Hello, hello, party people. Welcome in. Hold on a sec. My docs got a little bit messed up. There we go. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome into our Sunday stream. I hope your week was good. I hope you enjoyed the videos this week. 2 more next week. We're going to be playing some Heroes Rising today. Just giving the server exactly 60 seconds to 120 roughly to do its quick restart that's normally scheduled at the same time that I start my streams. That one was outside my purview, but I don't mind it considering it means that the server will be running nice and crispy clean for us when we load in. Today we're going to be doing open court, followed by I don't know. Stream will be 2 hours and 50 minutes today. I got to cut 10 minutes off early because we have a community meeting tonight for Heroes Rising, which I will be speaking at. So all of you fantastic community members who may be watching, be sure to be there for the second community meeting because we want to make sure everybody's in the know about everything. Make sure there are no surprises or anything like that. Maybe even secrets? Who knows? Alright, we've given it the 60 it needs to restart. We're connecting now. Gonna leave it off the screen until we actually get the full window popped in, though. The server runs in pure mode, so it has to flip over to pure mode when we attempt to connect. This avoids issues with mods. Alrighty, off we go. But yeah, we're going to be starting open court in exactly 13 minutes. We don't have a full 30-minute wait this time just because of the way it went last time. So we'll do open court for at least 30 minutes to an hour, and then the rest of the stream will be whatevs. Maybe we'll run around on mic and do management stuff. Who knows? That being said, since we're loading into the game, I will now be turning on the voice changer for Mike's voice, because we have some differentiation between the characters with a voice changer. So, apologies to any of you who don't like it. I've heard that a lot of people like how it sounds, but
this is Mike's voice, so this is what we'll be going with here. Alrighty. Interesting. Alright. First things first. We need to call the PD. Oh, the PD. Oh, nobody's open yet. Of course not. We need to wait a couple of minutes. Duh. Oh, that's not good luck. Howdy, partner. Howdy, partner, to you too. You know what? We're going to take this second real quick to check something. Birthday. Expiration date. Okay, great. Never bothered to check. Okay, yeah, all our expirations are 2031. So I don't need to worry about getting a new ID every 30 days or something like that. Great, okay. I'm gonna try this one more time. And it works! Huzzah! We were just a little bit too quick for it. Okay. Now that it took us a couple seconds to actually load, which is valid. Perfect. We got our emotes. Look at that, chat. We got our emotes. The most important ones. A cigar and 2 thumbs up. Had to make sure that my thumbs up thumbs were working good for court.
I saw you up there.
Yeah.
Hello.
My cigars were a little bit wet, so I was just making sure.
Oh, what's wrong with you?
I don't know.
Ah, you're fine.
No, I'm not.
What do you have on you, though?
What happened?
Let's do an illegal search of his things.
No, I was trying to lift him
Illegal.
up and then I just didn't stop. Because I knew I wouldn't get into his pocket because he's not, he's wiggling too much.
Wiggly little guy.
Happened? Why am I on the ground?
Why are you on the ground, Cornelius?
Because
No.
you're
What happened?
bad.
I don't know.
We should call an ambulance for you.
Yeah, we should call an ambulance.
This is the
for
son
him.
of Stomach Bug, isn't it?
Yes, hello.
He's
Hello,
just become
sir.
a little bit extra robotic-y.
Too many people was mistaking me for stomach bug. Also, prepare yourself. I have a proposal once I receive medicine.
Oh, for open court? Fantastic.
We're getting
We'll be
medicine
starting
here.
in 9 minutes.
I hope I get medicine by then.
You might not.
I also have a proposal for the open
Hello,
court.
Chris. Can you come
Great.
to the courthouse? Cornelius has fallen when he woke up.
And he can't get up.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Was that a yes?
How many times did he oink?
Ooh, Mike, I want to show
Many
you my new
times.
car.
Hold on. I'm gonna. Is it because do you have to find someone? Yeah. Okay. Well. Just let someone know. Thanks,
Yeah.
buddy. Cornelius, unfortunately, the pig answered the phone, so who knows?
He
if
really
he's
likes to
innocent.
eat bacon. He testified in court to eating bacon.
That's fair. It is a little
Everybody
weird.
loves bacon.
Including the
Bacon.
pig, apparently.
This is how I die.
You'll be alright.
Probably.
You'll be fine.
You just
You wanna
twisted
go out
your
like a
ankle when you woke
Viking?
up.
You're not even that old. Trust me, I know old.
on
Everything hurts
fire?
whenever I do
Yeah,
anything
Viking
now.
funeral.
Is that because you're old, or?
That's because I got deep fried, but
Yeah. Okay.
Mike, look at my new car.
why do you need a car? I saw you fly yesterday.
Because it's still fun to drive, okay?
Uh-huh.
Mr. Trent, I need you to do me a favor.
Yes,
I'll think
Marsh.
about it. What?
I was gonna ask you to use my psychic damage ID on everyone present.
No,
Shame.
I can't do that. I can show
Yeah.
everyone my badge though. After I go buy a new one because my picture fell off.
Well,
Oh, we sharing badges?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Ah!
Nice.
What's this one for? That's not the right one.
Oh, why do you still have that? You still work
You
for
should
them?
have turned that in.
Ohio Valley.
I still work for them, technically.
oh,
There we go.
What? Apparently Storm's a hero, too.
Yeah, Storms was a hero before she was a prosecutor, wasn't she?
That was like the same time kind of thing.
There's a lot
Oh.
of people double dipping.
I'm gonna go get a new badge
Yeah,
though,
I
because my
guess
picture
whatever.
got worn off.
Well, that's the first I'm hearing of it. I had to kick Hoshi out of the DOJ because she was part of the DOJ and the Heroes last month.
There's a guy working for EMS and
Against our
Heroes.
SOPs.
I
Yeah,
love you.
telling the judge. Anyways,
I'm in so much
it would be
pain and
like
I
the
don't know
best
why.
case, but, you know,
You're fine.
at least it's
Hopefully the
happening.
pig comes and helps you though.
Maybe.
I mean, it would be
I
like
don't know.
it would
He
be
said
like
he had to find
mint-
someone because he
mint
was punished.
tasting,
Now he's
you
not allowed
know?
to go out
Not
on
like
his
the
own.
best taste in the world,
Yeah.
but like, you know, at least it's a taste.
He was a bad piggy.
What did he
Yeah,
do?
Add some chocolate on there.
Wait, is it
might
going
be
to
a little
court?
better.
No, it's not. I don't.
Okay,
believe
then
that.
what did he
We
do?
settled it already.
Okay, yeah.
He chewed the cuffs
So
off.
it
of
would be the best thing
295s.
ever, but at least it's going to the right place.
Why isn't that going to court?
They settled it to where he just has to get canine training. And
I
he's
don't
not
know
allowed to
for
be
a
alone.
ton of these.
Interesting.
I'm standing right here.
Yeah, he's no longer a solo doctor.
I
as he
am at the
was.
courthouse.
Interesting.
Okay. Well,
Okay. Now I can.
Just there's still okay for name.
So, Officer Storm, were there any questions about what I told you about earlier via
Nice.
text?
No, I just I don't have her name, so I don't know
Interesting.
exactly who it is.
So, for everybody in this circle,
Mhm.
you or anybody else in this circle who does not have a bar license cannot represent anybody but yourself. You can only represent pro se. If you represent anybody else, you are practicing law without a license. That is a crime.
That's a big fine.
Yes.
I was
Big
assuming she had a
felony.
license.
Well, you're the
never
officer. You're
remembered
entitled
that.
to check.
Yeah, well, I wasn't directly involved with that because I was like in another thing, but
Well, for all the officers here, you are entitled to check. If you see a new face and they say they're a lawyer, you ask to see their badge. All of our employees have badges.
Okay.
We make them, and you see, it tells you exactly what they are. If they're a lawyer, it will say lawyer.
Where's the
Or
QR
prosecutor.
code take me?
For example, Miss Dixon, show them your badge.
Oh,
Hang on.
yeah, where does the QR
No.
code take
Scanning his. I'm scanning his QR code.
Show your badge again.
get this soon, please.
Please stop. So much badge in my face.
Get this
Oh,
soon,
it's just a.
please.
It's just a
Well,
place
you're
for me
around
to
a bunch of
buy
government
stuff.
employees. What did you
What are you
expect?
trying to get my money?
What? No.
Howdy,
What kind of
partner.
stuff can you buy?
No, not you.
So who do I gotta pay to get one of these? Because this is
A
dope.
boxing system.
You don't pay nobody.
A nice advanced
How about
paintball.
now?
I got my gray hairs removed.
Oh,
You
For you,
can't get
Trent.
one
Why
interesting.
not?
because
Nice.
you're not a hero or
Nice
NPC.
little outfit
Oh,
there.
I mean, LSPD.
Yeah.
I mean, I could argue
seen
that I'm
that my
pretty
hair
heroic in the
matches?
court setting.
Those
So that you
credits
can
do
feel
not
alone,
transfer,
not my little left.
unfortunately.
Alright, hand it over.
Thanks, man.
I will in approximately 3
I
to
love
5.
you, other officer or EMS
Christ.
worker too.
Off he
I think Chris
goes.
Might be the only
That was a
I
new
don't think you're
lawyer.
getting that medicine, buddy.
New private attorney, Mars Attacks. He's pretty good.
Please.
Ended up convincing him to try it out when he was at the mech shop. I'm happy we planted the seed because he's been doing real good. Adds competition for the PDO and the DAO because private attorneys, you know, apply pressure to a degree.
Nope.
Make sure that everybody's up to their stuff, or they make loads of
Everyone
money,
can
or
fly
both.
these days.
I can't fly.
You've got a jetpack. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Technically,
that was
I'm not
a lot of
flying.
I'm really happy to see that we can support
woke
public
up.
defenders, district
no.
attorneys, and private attorneys all playing together, all having a good time together. It makes me happy. Alrighty, open court's going to be beginning in the next 3 minutes, so I recommend we file inside.
Okay.
No, I refuse.
Would you have a drink, Officer Gordon?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
The confidence really went down and back up there for a second.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Eye patches.
After you, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, we're going with that one, huh? What did that say? I didn't see that. It said something with the something something.
Better put your phones on silent.
That reminds me to pull out my notes with my stuff on it. Ah, fantastic. I see our new shipment of microphones has come in.
Nice.
Hooray.
Hooray.
We're looking good, Trent. We're looking good.
Yeah.
I got 2 officers between me. And we got one in the back. Good. Nobody's kidnapping to me.
No one's gonna mess with the justice.
Yeah.
I feel very confident nobody's kidnapping me today. Thank you.
Good.
That means we're doing our job right.
Alrighty, we'll
Giving you
start
a
on
sense
the
of
on the
safety rather
time.
than actual safety.
Alright. We're ready to rumble though. We got everything. I'm just waiting for that clock to tick. It looks like we got actual turnout for open court today. 5 people. That's great. That'll be enough to discuss for at least 15 minutes. Alrighty. Hello, all you fine citizens of Los Santos. I am your Supreme Justice, Mike Kiffa. Before we begin things, I wish to lay out the rules of my courtroom. Contempt will begin at $5,000 and go up from there. I will not tolerate any outbursts or violence from anybody in this room. Smoking is allowed, but please remove any masks or hats and silence your phone now, or face contempt when it rings. With all that being said, we are here today to perform open court. I now call us into session. Anybody with business to bring before the courts, please line up in an orderly fashion behind the central barrier, and we will call you up one by one.
Take off your hat.
The officer is correct. Sir there in the brown, would you please remove your hat? Alrighty, ma'am, please step forward.
Thank you, sir.
Be sure to use that microphone in front of you.
Okay, there we go. I think I got it. Hello, Your Majesty. My name is Vela Fia. I wanted to speak with you today about possibly getting the San Andreas Park Rangers going. I've heard from my friends both on the LSPD and on EMS, the SAMS, that there are near endless illegal hunting calls. And I would like to get something started to help deal with that big issue we got.
Alrighty, so just so I'm clear about this, so that I can bring this forward to the General Assembly and the Justice meeting that happens after this, you're interested in seeing a third department of LEOs opened, known as the Rangers, which would be responsible for the hunting grounds and northern territories of San Andreas, is that correct?
Yes, but most likely lighter on the Leo and more on the, like, protecting nature, kind of like druidic kind of deal going on. So most Leo duties would still go to the heroes and the LSPD, and we would just be looking after nature, protecting animals where they need to be protected, and keeping the forests and parks safe for animals.
Alrighty, I like the idea behind that. I'm going to be honest with you and say that when it comes to those types of departments, generally that comes down to the executive branch and therefore the mayorship, but I'm definitely going to bring it forward to the justice meeting and see what we can do for you in the short and the long term, alright?
Thank you.
Of course. Anything else we can help you with?
No, that is all I came here for today.
Alright, then I wish you a safe day. Thank you.
Thank you.
Alright, the court recognizes, I believe, the son of Stomach Bug.
Cornelius.
Nice.
Oh, hello, hello. I hope you
Hello,
have a
be sure that you're
wonderful
using the microphone, sir.
Oh, yes. I think I am. I hope I am. Probably am.
You're not.
What? How else could you do it? I'm terrible with microphones. Thank you.
I would love to if it worked.
It does work. It's just a little bit different than the last installation.
Is it? Hello?
You should be able to just, you know, look at it real hard.
We certainly be doing that, Judge, and it certainly be not doing that thing. So can we just holler at you?
I was about to do something very strange.
You looking?
On God.
Officer, does that appear to not be working?
You have to do it right at the microphone. See? Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone in the courtroom.
Hi.
Huh.
Like try standing behind it, maybe. You have to look
Oh,
right
God.
at the actual microphone itself.
This just feels silly.
Oh, the button might be on the front. Okay, we'll have to see if we can get that turned around.
You guys got this.
Well, go on, Cornelius. Just yell at him. Tell him what you want.
Yes, I'm just gonna yell so I'm not got my back turned to you because that just feels incredibly rude.
Yes.
I am interested in doing a business proposal of sorts for the sightings located at the airport.
Wait, there's a second sightings?
I object.
Yes.
Hold
Affirm.
on. Let's hear him out.
As it'll be a fabulous home for all sorts of extraterrestrials and aliens of the sort like myself and a few others who will have fabulous events, fabulous food, fabulous people.
Okay,
Don't
so
forget
just
the
to clarify,
uniforms.
there's a second building known as sightings. Where is this?
You know the building with the UFO literally by the airport?
Yes.
That one.
Wait, that's
It's
a
in the
okay.
center of the traffic loop, Your Honor.
Interesting. All right, so that's a second building, and that building is not tied to the original deed for sightings 1, as we can call it here.
Correcto mundo.
Okay, so you're seeking a deed to the second building exclusively. All right, I can write that down and take that into consideration. We have not had to declare eminent domain on anything outside of the flight school, which is a state-provided service, so to speak, as everybody needs the ability to have the privilege to fly, but we can definitely take it under advisement.
Cornelius, didn't you have an idea for an alternative name or a modifier?
Yes. Just for clarity, I was thinking of having a addition to the name just so it was legally distinct from the current existing sightings, just to avoid confusion and legal trouble. Still working on the name, but the one we currently have spitfalled is Invasion Sightings. Yes.
With a name that exciting, it's certainly to pull
Interesting.
in extra foot traffic.
Yes. And we are
Invasion
hostess.
sightings. All right.
Yeah.
Well, we've got that all notated down. I'll take it back to the collective of justices and see what I can do. That one might be fired over to the state legislator, but you came to the right place to get the ball rolling, sir. Thank you for letting us know.
Fabulous. And I hope you all have a wonderful day.
You as well.
Hugs and kisses.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Alrighty, sir, in the nice-looking white suit, you may approach.
A pleasure, Your Honor. I've come today looking to secure a PSC license for a private contracted company.
Oh, okay. Have you received your licensing under the No Capes Act by a law enforcement official?
By the No Capes Act, it says that have to be done by the state, specifically you, or anyone in your position.
That's for the license for the company. I'm asking if you have individually gotten the license to, operate in that capacity yet.
I have inquired, and I was directed immediately here towards you.
Interesting. All right, because independent private security individuals can still receive their licenses without any business. So that will be corrected then. All right, as to receiving a greater one, do you have a workup or write-up prepared for this?
I do, and I can provide it.
Fantastic. What I'm going to have you do then is connect with the fantastic clerk to my right here. She's going to receive the necessary documentation from you. If we've got everything in order, we will take it into advisement at the next justice meeting. We may call you in for that one as well and have a discussion about what you're looking to do there overall. And if all looks well and good, then you will receive your license. Sound good?
Amazing. Thank you very much.
Of course. Thank you. Other people with business for the courts. We are in open court, so any kind of concerns, traffic tickets, marriages, divorces, recommended changes to the penal code. This is the people's opportunity to speak.
Do people have to be present for their own marriage certifications?
Unless you're being paid in capacity to represent for them in some way, or are a wedding coordinator yourself.
I am not a wedding coordinator. Nope.
Yeah, the only times we've accepted marriage licenses of individuals not immediately present is when the marriage has been concluded and the coordinator filed the paperwork. In which case, I was the one who oversaw the actual ceremony and know that they wanted to be wed.
The paperwork is filed. The payment is complete. It just needs to be official.
Fantastic.
I have a proposal.
Now wouldn't be the best time unless you're talking about personal capacity.
Oh, okay.
Because this is the people's opportunity to speak. You can always bend my ear. We shouldn't take time from them for that. I'm sorry, Mr. Cornelius. Do you have more business?
Oh yes, I do.
Oh, sure. Come back up.
Round 2.
So this one's unrelated, but it's something I feel like a lot of government bodies have been dealing with a lot, PD, EMS, and whatnot. I feel like it's worth bringing to you nevertheless. It's become evidently clear that the anonymous sites have gotten to such a point of public interest that they are causing so much harm that they are definitely a public crisis. I think more policies and such should be in place to protect the public from them.
Okay, I have not heard much about these sites overall. Would you mind giving the court a description of where they are or what these are? I mean, anomalous zones sounds fairly ambiguous.
If you would mind, I'm more than welcome to tell you in private. It's just that due to their locations and whatnot, I do not want people currently hearing it to throw themselves at it where they get viciously maimed by radiation and such, hoping to seek greater power, which is foolhardy.
Well, I would hope that nobody in this room would be stupid enough to throw themselves directly in harm's way. However, I do see your point. We can have a discussion of this at some point, yes.
Fabulous. That's it. Toodle peep again.
Toodle pip, sir. Alrighty, that nice-looking gentleman, please approach.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, so I was just wondering, currently I'm pregnant with triplets. My last offspring came out of an egg and he had like chicken feet and he's really weird. Anyway, nothing to do with that. Am I able to sell my offspring?
We're going to go with a no on that one.
Right, that's all. Thank you.
Yes, yes. I just to confer here as well before we go any further with this. They possess your level of sentience, yes?
Yeah.
As they are your progeny. Okay, then they are entitled to rights. Yeah, you can't sell them.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
The fuck? At least he asked.
This is an opportunity to talk about the Sapience Clause and the way that Sapience is treated in this state. If you are able to communicate and demonstrate a decent level of intelligence, you are entitled to rights just as any other person in this state. This is a clause there because of the fact that we have some individuals who used to be human but are now animals, some animals that exhibit hyperintelligence, and a myriad of other situations having to do with the state of our society. So, any individual with sapience is entitled to rights. Alrighty. Attorney Mars Attacks, what can we do for you?
Attacks, Your Honor. I am seeking an injunction against the Heroes Association. It appears that they've been operating with qualified immunity without so much as the same training offered to the LSPD in regard to the Bill of Rights and general laws as established by the state. And I believe that they should require at least basic training in regard to not violating civilian rights before they are allowed to operate as law enforcement officers with said qualified immunity.
Okay, this is the first I'm hearing of this.
Pursuant to a judgment made by yourself, Your Honor, on the hold that thought. Hold that thought. 14th of March. One Lucas Blue Bionic Lloyd did utilize laser heat vision to, according to the court, it was self-defense. However, it was stated that he had qualified immunity, though upon having spoken with several members of the Heroes Association, they cannot even properly articulate the difference between reasonable suspicion. Well, you know where I'm going with this, Your Honor. Probable cause. Neither could they name several of the basic things found in the Bill of Rights, many of which could not even name the 19th Amendment or its importance. And I find that appalling, Your Honor.
That is definitely quite concerning. Hold on a second here. Okay. I have to write these all down into notes, so I'm taking a second here to think over stuff and type it down as this is happening.
I am seeking an injunction to suspend their activities as law enforcement until such time as they have received training at least to a bar that the state finds adequate insofar as legal knowledge. As after all, it is just as important to defend the rights of the civilians and the criminals as it is to make sure heroes can fly around looking fly in the spandex.
Amen.
The cheeks shall not be denied. However, the law cannot be denied either.
Wholeheartedly agree. From my understanding, the both the LEOs in the LSPD as well as the Heroes Association do undergo training. However, I believe that this does warrant a further level of investigation and understanding so that we can grab it. This will be brought into review at the time being.
God bless, Your Honor. Would you like me to proceed with the civil filing I have in regard to this matter, or to put a pin in that?
That is going to be at your discretion. Generally, when I was lawyering, from my side of things for advice here, it always is better to wait for criminal or larger prosecution to take place first, as those verdicts can be beneficial in civil filings, and you do have 30 days, no matter what, from date of incident.
10-4, Your Honor. Thank you
All
very
right.
much for your time. Is there anyone else, or is my man's here? Is Killian Fitzpatrick, bring that ass here, boy.
Hi.
Apologies for my tone, Your Honor. I'm sassy.
The court respects sass.
Appreciated, Your Honor. As Your Honor is aware, Killian Fitzpatrick has been seeking an expungement, and while it is abnormal to say the least, we were hoping to see the potential for the He's a Good Boy accelerated expungement window, insofar as the charge he received was only done so out of a good faith effort. This is also supported not only by the DA's office, but by several members of the LSPD. I understand that an accelerated window is completely and highly unorthodox. However, I do believe Your Honor would find that Mr. Fitzpatrick is a more often than not upstanding citizen and would be of great benefit to the reallocation into the LSPD to support the state at large.
Alrighty, I'm looking here at the expungement documentation itself. We do not have anything from the prosecution. I would like to hear the prosecution's take on the situation. I see Attorney Dixon in the audience. Attorney Dixon, could you please approach?
Attorney Dixon is one of my witnesses who's speaking to the
Oh,
character witness.
she is
of the-
conflicted?
yeah.
All right,
Not
then. So we
really
need a different
conflicted
prosecutor to
because I
take this
don't
one over in order to actually
particularly
proceed.
know Mr. Killian all that well.
If he's calling you as a witness, you're conflicted here.
Okay, well, you've
Yeah,
got it.
unfortunately, that's the
Situation,
nature
Your
of these
Honor,
things.
I
We
can
must
dump
maintain
Miss,
decorum.
I can dump
So-
Miss Dixon as a witness.
Yes, so the issue here is that if she is pivotal as your argument to character, then she cannot take the opposing side.
She's not that pivotal, Your
Killian
Honor.
really is.
Okay, so okay, all
I
right.
have dumped her as a witness, Your Honor.
All right. Attorney Dixon, reapproach.
Oh my god.
All right, do work.
Okay. Hi.
All right, so let's talk about this real quick because I'm being brought before me to hear today right now a conversation about an expungement. This is obviously going to have to go into an expungement hearing, which is granted to be heard, but I do have a couple of questions before we get that far.
Let me pull it back up.
What were the date of these charges? You say it's accelerated. What was the date of these charges actually brought against him?
Approximately 8 days prior, Your Honor.
About 8 days ago? Okay.
Give or take, yes.
Yes, yesterday would have been 1 calendar week, Your Honor.
Okay. Okay. And this is for jailbreak. Was this conducted within his duties as an LEO?
Speak on it, Fitzy.
Yes, I was gainfully employed and on duty at the time.
Okay, and how did you plea?
I pled guilty, Your Honor.
Okay. So, I have a belief in this state that if you do the crime, you do the time. And when it comes to these things, an expungement is not meant to be the first route or first avenue that an individual should take to try to absolve themselves of guilt. My
How would Your
concern
Honor-
here is that you didn't choose to attempt any way to fight this or seek some kind of suspended sentence or any kind of negotiation. It was a guilty plea. And that is your prerogative. But the concern with that then is that it just sounds, at least to me from this, I haven't done a lot of diving yet, obviously, so I'm doing a cursory glance here, but it sounds to me like instead of going through the avenues that are available to you to absolve yourself of guilt, you thought, screw it, I'll get an expungement on the back end. These are not things that are meant to be granted haphazardly, and there's a process that needs to be done for them. So an expedited one is even more pressure upon the courts, or more of a request, a greater request. What I'm going to say here is that we can move it into scheduling, and there can be a discussion about it. I am very unlikely as to whether it will be done before that 14 days is up. Getting the paperwork on early is totally fine. Those 14 days are there to make sure that people actually get a time to pay back to the community for the damage that they have wrought against society. And it is a minimum. Greater charges actually hold larger than that. That is the minimum. So I will have, Michaela, would you please have this scheduled? Preferably in the next 5 to 8 days.
Yep.
Fantastic. That's what we can do. We can hear the wider scope of it then and have a conversation of it. But from what I'm grasping here right now, sir, there are other avenues to achieve what you're trying to achieve here. The courts accept suspended sentences in this state. The courts are understanding to one situation. If everything gets railroaded through an expungement, those options will no longer be available or not utilized. Any questions?
None for me, Your Honor.
Prosecution?
I am not. I don't. Prosecution has no question.
Great. Then meet with the clerk and get this scheduled, please.
Sounds good.
Great.
Come on, Fitzy. Okay, so hey, Michaela, how you doing?
Good.
Does anybody else have any other business they wish to bring before the courts today?
Issues with like evening time NA, or is that like out of bounds for you?
No special treatment for officers. Everybody gets treated the same way. 14 days is the minimum. You're going to see it through. Plea not guilty. Plea suspended sentence. Please move something else. Make a deal. Hello. Please approach.
Okay, we can work with that. Okay, so like a Monday through Friday, like 6:30 to 8:30, could we do that?
What can we do for you today?
You may remember me as the
I
owl
will put that
beast
in.
that approached the stand
Thank you so
on a
much.
court
I
case.
appreciate you.
Oh, Miss Hoshi?
Pardon?
Yes, Miss Hoshi.
Yes.
I will get
Hoshi.
back to you.
Sounds
I have
good.
questions concerning the case and how it was handled.
Okay.
I do believe it could have been handled in a much better way, in a much more understanding way, while also following in the court's law. But a lot of information was dismissed when it came to my situation, and I feel like it made things worse.
Could you elucidate?
Yeah. When I came in from my plea deal, I understand that things may have not been right with the plea deal the day before the court case. But there's a lot of stuff that could have probably been fixed within the courts for it. And you denied information coming forward from Mr. Valentino, who had information with the director of medicine concerning my condition of mutagenic issues.
So I'm going to
And you
clarify
didn't allow
something
for
here.
him to speak.
I'm going to clarify something here. The plea deal that you are speaking of specifically recommended and advised remanding you to psychological care. This is a specific term stating specifically to a doctor, a psychologist, actually, a specific type of doctor. This is a very narrow scope. I then asked if anybody had taken responsibility for this, a licensed psychologist within the state. Nobody could give me a name. You offered to call your doctor. I said, all right, let's call him. I asked him to come down to court. He came down to court. I asked him if he was a doctor. He said no. I asked him if he was a psychologist or licensed to practice medicine in the state. He said no. He said he worked for the MPC. The MPC is a federal organization and they do not have the ability to practice medicine in the state.
The thing is, there was documentation from the director of medicine himself on what happened with my condition, and he had all of that information, being somebody that worked with him. That file was still readily available for you, but did not come forward.
So it wasn't submitted to me.
To be fair, it wasn't submitted to the state.
The reason, well, concerning my case, a lot of stuff couldn't have been submitted, but that was the whole reason for people coming here in the first place, is so that you could see what was happening in the back end. I wasn't allowed to have any witnesses for my case to explain the situation that I was going through.
Now that's candidly
While I was
untrue. We permitted you to have witnesses come forward as part of the questioning list that was brought forward by prosecution, and then we permitted a surprise witness for you as well.
So why wasn't I notified of this? Is this something that was happening with my lawyer, or is this something that was happening with the courts?
Do you mean as to
Because I
when
was
the
told
list
no
of
witnesses were allowed.
you were literally in the courtroom when we allowed your defense lawyers to question your witnesses. I said, defense, your witnesses. I asked if you had any more you wanted to bring forward. Your lawyers brought forward a surprise witness, Superstar. He was thoroughly questioned. You were permitted the opportunity to bring witnesses forward in your defense. Now, I will say, considering the fact that this trial was done in the matter of a week, and I believe you went through 3 different sets of lawyers in that time, at the end of it, you were willing to represent yourself. That does create quite a cluster for your lawyers to manage. When you move between them at that kind of pace and speed, it makes it very hard for documentation to continue. I would assume that's what happened here, but I have not spoken to all of them in totality yet about that situation. The other thing here is that I will say that that plea agreement was rushed. The reason it was denied was because it failed responsibility, or failed the actual proof of responsibility that somebody had to take. Somebody had to take on the burden for your care if you were going to be released outside of state custody. And nobody with a license capable of doing that, based on the plea agreement that was put forth to me, could do that. There's no other logical reason for, there's no other logical route. It has to be denied. Because that means that you would have been released without anybody accountable for anything that happened after the fact. There would have been no accountability there. I have a duty to the people to make sure that individuals who may be dangerous are not just permitted to walk upon the streets without some kind of accountability or responsibility. You were accused of murder.
Considering my condition at the time, you also said that I was not remorseful, but, you know, there was no actual healthcare attending here to even vouch for that type of thing. Is that just a personal view, or?
Remorse is a human emotion. It does not require a doctor to determine it. One of my duties as a judge is literally to judge. That is what the people have entrusted me to do here. I did not see any actions on that day or in the days previous that would lead me to believe that there was remorse. Your speech, when I gave you the opportunity to speak on your own behalf at the end of your case, is a different story altogether. And I heard you, and my perspective changed.
I do feel like things could have been handled in a much better way. I think the NPC needs to be taken seriously. There's a lot of things going on here with powers that can honestly corrupt someone's body and mind. And sadly, I happen to be one of those people that got fucked up from all of this radiation and amplified areas around the city, whether known or unknown. And I do think that they need to be taken more seriously from a medical perspective. And if they have something coming forward, they're just as important as the medical professionals themselves.
So, twofold
they
there.
are with science, but
Twofold there. First of all, when it comes to powers and what have you, they are going to be heard in this court. They have been heard in this court before. I have actually given court orders in relation to the NPC, people being required to get testing for powers and whatnot, because of the fact that it's a hazard to public safety if they do not. So we do recognize and support the NPC in this state and in this courtroom. However, they do not have the ability to practice as doctors and declare somebody of diminished capacity. And furthermore, on that front, as I said in my ruling, the state does not recognize diminished capacity as an acceptable defense strategy. This is insanity plea. We don't accept insanity plea.
There was just a lot going on with my case. I wasn't in any sort of right mind
Why is it so long?
for, I would say, most of it until I got treatment and from the hospital themselves.
Hey, Landon, sorry, I wasn't checking stuff.
And considering this isn't really, I mean, I have other questions. It's very clear that I have this felony on my record. I kind of just want to hear it from your mouth. Will I ever be able to get that expunged?
There is potential for that. I would say that because of the fact that you face a murder charge, it would definitely be far more difficult to surmount, but the courts do not recognize anybody as necessarily a lost cause. There are things you can do to pay back to the community over time. Will you ever pay back the value of a life? No, because there's no way to quantify that. But nobody is damned here.
So when it comes to legal jobs, will I ever be able to get one again? Do you even think I would be able to? Because I've never been one to do anything bad. And because of this whole entire situation, my life has been turned upside down, and I have no control over any of it.
I will say that that's up to the discretion of each individual organization. I know that there are many private businesses that are willing to give felons a second chance. That would be a great place to get your feet on the ground and get started again if nobody else is willing to take it. Obviously, the DOJ has a current standard of no felonies on the record, period. But I do not speak for other departments, nor do I rule them.
Okay. So you wouldn't know anything about the Heroes Association and if I would even be able to get or be a hero again.
That is up to their standards and protocols. As their LEOs, I would assume that they have a no felonies clause as well.
Okay. Following that, I'm concerned about the Vigilanteism Acts. I would like to hear more about it, seeing that you are one that makes laws within the state with Jazzy and a bunch of the other people. Can you give me more information on, say, not operating with the proper license, but also trying to help people?
Ah, yes. So individuals properly licensed by the states are going to be Heroes Association as it stands currently. There's no other organization that currently possesses a license capable of doing that. And I, as part of the DOJ, the judiciary, would not have the ability to grant licenses like that. That would be something out of the legislature or the executive branch. I don't think it's an impossibility, but I do not have the ability to rule over who gets those licenses per se. The state has entrusted the Heroes Associations to license individual heroes to operate in the capacity of the greater good. And that's what operating within a license would be defined as it stands right now. The reasons it's written like that is because of the fact that there may be opportunity in the future, or if an individual is capable, to allow for something else along those lines that would permit for license or independent licenses. That is not structured as it stands right now, though. Yeah.
As for the law section, would you mind
You're right,
explaining
Landon.
it a little bit to me? Because I read a bit on it, and what happens if you were to get 5 charges of vigilanteism? It doesn't exactly label anything within the courts.
So, multiple cases of vigilantism result in a charge of serial vigilantism, if I am not mistaken. Yes, there is a charge, PC 3009, serial vigilantism. Any person found guilty of vigilantism who meets 2 of the following: repeated violations totaling more than 5 in the last 30 days, acts of mass vigilantism against more than 3 individuals or parties, interferes with ongoing investigations through direct actions. If 2 of those prongs is met, an individual may be found guilty of serial vigilantism.
So say for an example that somebody's received 5 or 6 of these charges within under a month of these 30 days.
Yes.
How would the courts handle that situation, considering that they were just trying to help? They weren't really doing anything bad, but, you know, it's considered a loss, so technically they were breaking it. How would the courts handle it from there, considering that it would be of the
Well,
next
what you have
chapter
just described is not serial vigilantism, as it's only met 1 prong. at least 2 must be met for it to be serial vigilantism. They would be treated as a vigilante, not a serial vigilant.
Then, okay, so then let's go to next tier up. How would you handle that situation?
Oh, so if an individual is actually being charged with serial vigilantism, they'll be treated like any other court discretion charge. They will be granted a court approval and bail hearing at the time of their arrest or immediately following that within 24 to 48 hours. Then they will be granted an opportunity to enter their plea. If they enter in not guilty, they will be released either on bail or remanded to the associated prison or penitentiary. Then they will go to trial. And then after that trial, if there's additional time that must be served, it will be served. If they are found not guilty, then they will be returned monies in compensation for both their time and the original fine.
There's no fines for this one, the one that I'm seeing. It just says
Yes,
DOJ
it is
discretion.
It is a court discretion charge,
So-
yes.
Say for like the worst case scenario, what would the charges be? Say for an example of amount of money or jail time, right?
So generally, we're talking about a person being sentenced with just serial vigilantism. Nothing else, nothing else previous besides what's necessary to actually be charged with that. No exacerbating factors, no aggravating factors, nothing else along the lines, right? This is very unlikely because of the fact that most likely an individual has been harmed or multiple people have been harmed at this juncture. But let's remove all of that and just talk about serial vigilantism. We're looking at probably about 3 to 7 years.
Okay.
And realistically, in the fine category, that's going to be determined by the amount of damage they do, right? If we have somebody running around who's giant and green and smashing through buildings, that's going to cost tens of thousands of dollars. If a person throws a car at another, that's $2,000 in repairs. And whatever damage was done medically to the person, of course. But you see my point, right? That is determined, and the reason why that's at court discretion is because the damage can vary greatly there.
Yeah, I get you. And when it comes to businesses, say there was a business that people couldn't go to because of their, say they have like a felony or two, and then the Heroes Association won't accept them. Is it even possible for someone to start their own business relating to that, giving people a second chance for something?
So like I said, I do not have the ability to grant licenses for that. That would be something that would need to be done most likely through the mayorship, which is not currently in place, unfortunately. But I do not have the power vested in me to grant that. I do apologize.
Okay.
That's the truth.
That's all I have to ask for now.
Of course. Thank you for your time. Anybody else have any questions they wish to bring before the courts? Landon, you're not wrong, but I don't mind it. Hello, Prosecutor Dixon.
So it's come to my attention through multiple sources that nobody seems to understand what is being done for businesses that have been owned in a capacity at, however, the owners have not been showing up and running the business. I know your stance, working closely with you, wishing that there was more of a COC or a mayor. However, we do not have that. What are our steps moving forward to make sure that businesses here within Los Santos can be ran properly for general people that are willing to put in the time, effort, and energy?
So you want me to speak candidly here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll speak as candidly as I can for all the people in this room because I know this is a hot button topic and a major concern. The judiciary does not have the power directly, and I'm going to establish a couple of things here that I know that some of the lawyers in here already know, but for everybody, we do not have the power to seize property from somebody unless it's relating to something that happens here in court. So we do not have the ability to just walk up on a business and declare them inactive or abdicating duties and remove them from their position. That is not vested in us as our power. This is one of the reasons why I wish for it to be vested inside of the executive branch, as it was written into the Constitution with that intention. However, the number of concern and the plight of the people comes first. I'm a public servant, and I have heard multiple people concerned about this. This is on my itinerary, and we will be discussing it at the General Justice meeting and seeing what needs to be done in the short term for a stopgap here. It is not something we pose lightly. It is not something we wish to do. And we do not have the intention of stripping anybody of their businesses as it stands. However, we wish to make sure that the state functions properly and that everybody is able to receive the services that they require. So we will be looking into it. After that justice meeting, I will have a more formulated stance.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Of course. I mean, the whole point of this landing is to talk. This is open court. This is for people to come in and yap about stuff. All their concerns get heard. Everybody gets stuff talked about. Everybody gets a moment on the floor. I like doing this before every justice meeting. And for everybody's clarity, this is why I have these every single time before a justice meeting. This is why I host open court at the times that I do. I vary it, and I vary the times and the days so that everybody has availability, and so that everybody's voice can be heard. Because I take all of this, I notate it all down, and I take it back to the justices as a whole, and we discuss it. Figure out what we can do to better serve all of you. Sir there with the white hair, you wouldn't happen to be waiting, would you?
Your
Aw, you
Honor,
got
that
me
guy
excited.
kinda,
Don't do
like,
that.
Lurks around in corners and stuff.
We already have Mr. the Lurker.
No, this one does it creepily, Your Honor. He just kind of pokes his head around through, like, the corner of buildings. Or, like, watches from a tree line 100 yards away.
So he's more of the Watcher?
The pervert.
I'm sorry, he's the what?
The Watcher.
No, he doesn't bring a chair.
Hmm.
No, he finds one.
Well, maybe he's just novice in his skills. Maybe that's more of a mastercraft kind of thing.
Perchance, Your Honor, a master cook indeed would bring their own chair.
I said mastercraft, but I do not think you are incorrect at all.
Oh, sorry, Your Honor. Another gentleman behind me, one pew, said that.
Getting me to choke. Damn, that was funny. Okay.
You know, insofar as the
Make sure that's
generic
written down, make sure
definition
it's written.
goes,
Alrighty, but any other business that needs to be brought before the courts?
I actually got something else. Don't really need to step up for this one.
No, you're approaching. You're going to approach. You're going to use the microphone.
get approached, nerd.
Fuck you.
Excuse me?
She was talking to me, Your Honor.
I was talking to him.
You better be. All right, proceed, counselor, on thin ice.
What is the state's take
Yeah.
and stance on polyamory within the state?
Hell yeah.
I have a individual who is wishing to marry multiple people who has brought it to my attention and other people's attention, and I figured this would be the best spot to bring it to.
This is the best spot to bring this to. I don't know. We will discuss. This one's going to be interesting, and I think we'll all look forward to it in the justice meeting between all the heavy things.
Your Honor, I would like to protest, mostly because I just don't like that guy.
Well, not liking a guy is not a foundation for which we should stop an individual from trying to seek life, liberty, and happiness.
He routinely smells and does not wash under his balls.
Well, maybe that's why people like him. Who knows what they're into? Takes all kinds, counselor, all kinds.
Touche. Love is love 2026.
Thank you for bringing this forward, Attorney Dixon. I look forward to this discussion with glee.
Okay. I don't think I have
you, ma'am.
anything else before the justice meeting. The rest of my stuff is for then.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
People say that I don't listen.
All right, if there is no other business, I will be holding court open for another 15 minutes so that we get to a clean hour. Is this business? Have you brought forward business, Attorney
I have definitely
ATAX?
brought forward some business.
Fantastic. Please place the business on the floor so that they may ambulate of their own free accord.
Oh, no, Your Honor. This isn't the business. She just gives me the business.
Uh-huh.
Just a prop.
If I may, Your Honor, I would like to retract my objection on account of apparently I may soon have a second wife, which infers I may soon have a first wife. Your Honor, I would like to request a marriage.
Oh, so we're gonna do a. I'm happy to do a marriage right now. McClayla, get the paperwork ready.
Your Honor, I would also like to preface it with I have not proposed, and this is a surprise, and I may get stabbed.
Well, if you want to put her down and get on one knee, the courts would definitely support this action.
Her core strength is incredible, Your Honor. Sorry, I got arthritis, Your Honor.
We're getting
Bugsy, I
married.
have never met a more baddie of a bitch in my entire life. Even though I punched Gabe in the mouth for saying that we were getting engaged on Birdie like 4 days ago.
Always goofy.
Allegedly, Your Honor.
Open court is
I
always
have been
wacky.
thinking about it ever since, and I can't stop. So I'm going to be entirely super for real with you. Would you make me the happiest little goth boy in the world and be that spouse?
Yeah, you came back to the goth wedding. They've known each other for like a week.
Where that paperwork at, Your Honor?
McClayla is preparing it now.
Hell yeah.
With your lawyer money, I'm certain you can afford the fee just fine.
How much is that?
20K.
Oh, yeah, I
Covers
got that.
both name changes if you want to do 2 name changes.
Wait, we didn't discuss the part. You want to change your name or you go with Bunny? Like, you want to stick with Bunny? You want to hyphenate? Like, what do you want to do?
I can do attacks. It's kind of fun.
Hell yeah. Bugsy attacks.
Wow.
Yeah.
But yes, please discuss with McClayla. She will organize all the paperwork for you. As soon as she has confirmation of the $20,000 being deposited into the DOJ account, I will finalize it. Congratulations to the both of you. If you want name changes done, be sure to have her notate it in the paperwork.
Ladies and gentlemen, the pursuit of life, love, and happiness. In action.
I am so happy for them. That was great. Such a great way. Alrighty, the courts recognize Officer O'Malley.
Why no hats?
It's a sign of
Why no
respect.
hats in the courtroom?
It also avoids anybody trying to obscure their face, as hats and masks can both be obstructive to one's face, and everybody deserves the right to feel safe in this room, including seeing the other individuals in here. We should not be worried about a masked assailant coming after us in here.
Can we give just you a hat? Just like a big
No.
one? All right.
I don't want a hat.
Nothing further.
You're asking for a lot here, McClayla.
Legal paperwork.
Yeah, Somnium playing the cop. It's phenomenal.
What is your new legal name going to be?
Alrighty, if anybody else has any other business, please approach. I will be making a post on Birdie to let people know that we are wrapping in 10 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. How do you spell that?
Oh, goodness. Apologies. I didn't mean to go all the way in that smooth of me.
Eugsy. My current last name is Bunny. Bunna.
Alrighty, son of stomach bug. Third round of business. What can we do for you?
I do apologize. I must be getting a frequent flyers card at this rate.
I definitely recognize you more.
Yes, I've got such a striking visage after all. Oh goodness. Anywho, part of matter I raised quite some time ago in regards to the procurement of some land for agricultural purposes. The mine shaft, the abandoned one, mind you.
Yes, I remember this discussion. As it stands right now, I believe that property is not actually in vestige of the state and is instead in the vestige of a private equity company. So for the time being, it cannot be moved, unfortunately. I cannot declare eminent domain over that space.
Understandable. Out of curiosity, what are the state's laws and legislations in regards to squatters' rights?
Sorry, repeat that for me?
What are the laws and legislations this state has in regards to squatters' rights?
I look forward to seeing it in court. That's what I'll say about squatters' rights. It has not been declared in any way, but it would make a fantastic legal argument if you ask me.
Very well. Then let this be the first formal notice that I declare squatters' rights in that particular location.
So noted, sir.
Your Honor, I would like to state that I've been pooping in that cave for like the last week.
These will be interesting debates as to who's squatted more when we get to court someday.
Your Honor, I have a pet there. Their name is Mr. Fluffy. I will present the photo to Officer Trent so he may present it to you.
20K.
I don't want it.
I want to see a picture of that
I'll
cat.
deposit after court.
And I will
Hold
just
on,
share
hold
the
on.
photo
Officer
now.
Gordon, you do not wish to see the picture of a pet? What the hell is wrong with you?
There's Officer... There you are. There's my pet Fluffy. He lives in the mine shaft.
Where is he?
Please provide this to the courts as well. My interest is piqued.
Can you send it to me, Cornelius?
I did.
Speak up, Officer Gordon.
No, you didn't
I
send
send
it
it to I'll just do it via the other way, goodness.
My phone was on airplane mode. Duh.
You,
my
you
God.
silly Billy.
Oh my god.
That's my pet, Mr. Fluffy.
Yeah, Mr. Fluffy seems really nice.
I'm still not seeing this. Thank you.
Justice, I'm gonna be sending it to you.
I'm excited to see what Mr. Fluffy looks
I
like.
don't want your number, Cornelia.
Judge, should I go up there
It's
and
not
show you the
a
picture?
photo. It's not a phone number. It's a photo.
Oh.
Let me show you that on my phone.
Oh my god, that's a great animal. Yep.
Yes, that's my pet, Mr.
Yeah,
Fluffy.
it really
He's
looks
such a
nice. Yep.
sweetheart. So yes, as you see, I claim squatters' rights because my pet's lived there for so long.
That pet looks like it does shit a lot,
Yes.
which would contest.
It will
Mr.
be
Harris's
working
shit
at
claim.
the now formerly branded, well, name I've claimed for the airport sightings, the
Oh.
invasion sightings. It will be working there should that ever get the ball rolling.
Interesting. All right. All right.
Yes.
Well, get a lawyer for the squatters' rights. And as you know, we've already taken invasion sightings under review.
Wonderful. Wait, I do have a lawyer. I have one under retainer.
I do be here, Your Honor.
All righty.
Hold on, he's getting.
So once he has met a reasonable standard for squatters' rights to be in play,
Your
you
Honor,
know
I'm
how
in
to file.
conflict. Your Honor, I'm in conflict.
Oh, because you wish to have the property as well via
I
squatters'
have
rights.
also been deducing inside that tunnel, Your Honor, and therefore.
Well, just
have
because you
very
poop there doesn't mean that you
specifically and
want it.
literally
Do you
squatted.
want it?
I mean, does it get cable?
No.
Oh, I'm no longer in conflict, Your Honor.
Fantastic. You got yourself a good lawyer there, Mr. Son of Stomach Bug.
Right? He's such a marvelous individual.
Yeah.
He's got a good head on his shoulders. And partner.
Yes.
I was gonna say, Your Honor,
Exactly.
her head's not on my shoulder; it's more of her hip.
Well, your head's on your shoulders, and she is on your shoulders.
Valid.
Yes.
And out of curiosity, what would you quantify as a reasonable amount of time?
I don't know. So I think the argument gets more valid within about 30 to 90 days, somewhere in there.
Good thing there's furniture and whatnot already around it by yours truly.
Well, in order to squat, you gotta squat, right?
Exactly. We've got a barbecue and everything.
Hell yeah.
I'd also note that in most states that do recognize squatters' rights, there must be a notice of vacation of some sort. There must be a declaration of the owner and an attempt made by the owner to remove you from said property at some juncture. Whether that be by written warning or by physical force. That will strengthen your case. As this would be a case law. Be careful with this one, attorney. ATAX.
What if there was no contest from the particular owner, and they've more or less abandoned and left it for degradation and desolation?
That's a great question for your lawyer. Because he can pull constitutional law from the continental United States and use that as reference.
God damn it, Your Honor.
I believe in you,
Making him
lawyer.
work.
How dare you, Your Honor?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I not take away your job from you? I'm sorry about that. Do your job.
I do my job, Your Honor. He just hasn't paid me for this one.
Well, then make him pay him more, and it's better that I don't give him the free answers if you're seeking something privately for this. Why are you upset?
You know what? Valid. He's paying for the marriage.
Sounds like
It's
he's
fine.
making you money.
Wait, how much is the
Why are you
marriage gonna be?
complaining?
The marriage was 20K.
I'll give you 30K.
Hell yeah, marriage gift.
Is that taxable?
No.
Fantastic. If there's no other business, though, I do ask that you step down, as I believe we've got 2 more people lined up now.
Oh yes,
Isn't that
Toodle
same
Pip.
cave
Toodle
boarded
Pip.
up and you have to break down the door to get into it?
Pip toodle.
Didn't you just toodle Pip?
Yes, I Toodle Pip.
Yes, locks are also a method by which somebody may try to prevent entry. Just as using writing or physical force, locks are a method for this. Separate business?
We're getting married.
Okay.
The marriage box.
Your Honor, I have Mr. Gabriel Bennett on the phone. He had forgotten a question to ask you revolving around non-lethals for the No Cape security people, specifically tasers.
I mean, I don't have access to the supply lines or methodologies or logistics utilized by the LEOs, but I believe theirs have a specific signifier on them that states them as law enforcement equipment. Is that not incorrect, or is that not correct?
That is correct, Your Honor. Our tasers
Okay.
are serialized.
If they were to gain access to equipment that was not government issued, aka, legally provided by private companies, that is within their prerogative.
Did you hear that one, Gabe?
Amazing. Thank you, Your Honor.
Yep.
one other
Just don't
question
use
involving-
LEO equipment to do it. You're getting arrested if you do that.
That'd be a bad idea.
Very
I have
bad
another
idea.
question revolving non-lethal means of self-defense, Your Honor. Is there any methods we can try to create and reduce or produce any type of mace and or pepper spray for those wishing to practice non-lethal forms of self-defense?
I think
Who's
that would
gonna bring
actually
that
be a
up to?
great question for the NPC, as I am aware that some individuals have the ability to synthesize something similar to that. If they could put it in a can, wouldn't that be useful?
Absolutely. So, speak to the NPC.
That would be my recommendation. They're
would it be an
responsible for,
NPC only, equipment
curbing.
if the NPC makes it, or
Hold on, yeah,
LEO only equipment.
Allow me to finish, Attorney Dixon. It's the NPC's responsibility to curb and catalog all powers and all abilities that individuals express and find ways to benefit the common good with them. Their technology is meant to benefit all.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Anything else, Gabe?
No, that's perfect. Thank you all.
Sir there in the fantastic Hawaiian shirt.
Hey, how's it going?
How's it going? What can we do for you today?
All right, Your Honor. I and many others have made a well-founded, good faith effort to acquire flight license registration and all the paperwork for your licensing department here. I understand that there's only one flight instructor and they're extremely bogged down, but this is to the point where many people are committing illegal acts, if you can believe it or not, in lieu of a license.
Alrighty, quick question here. What's your profession, sir?
Me? I work at Los Santos Customs.
Gotcha. All right. And you said you've achieved to do this. Have you spoken to Mia Dixon directly?
Yes, I have.
All right, Mia Dixon, please step forward.
Yes, sir.
How long ago did you reach out to Miss Dixon about receiving a license, sir?
I don't know, a few weeks, probably.
Text me your number. I get so many texts a day from.
I don't know. April 6th.
April.
I mean, we were going to do it that weekend, and then something happened. You didn't show up, and I understand that you're bogged down with all the other people that are also looking for the same thing.
Yeah.
So,
April
just
6th was the first day that he had reached out, and I only do. He wants a Class A. I only do Class A's on weekends where I have.
So that's fair.
Very
That's fair.
free time.
I have a question here though about this, sir. Do you have any felonies on your record?
No.
Do you have an avid love of flying?
I do indeed.
All right. So, Miss Dixon, this man has come forward and gone the extra step forward to come forward here today to open court to try to see that all the people are not performing illegal flight, right?
Yes,
He
sir.
has no felonies. He's got a solid job that he can do, and I believe he's got a good avid wish to learn. I would recommend, personally, this is not me operating in my capacity as a judge, but personally, I would recommend that you consider getting his license accelerated and then seeing if he can be set up as a flight instructor as well to alleviate some of the pressure that you're feeling.
I mean,
I have been looking for people and have made several inquiries. None have come back yet.
I think this man would be a fantastic choice as he's got that go-getter attitude that he came to us.
I'll fucking do it.
It will be taken into consideration.
Fantastic. Thank you. I will leave you two to discuss. I do advise no matter what that you accelerate this man's license though.
Oh, thank you, Your Majesty.
This weekend is the earliest. This coming up weekend is the earliest that I could do something like that.
Killing me.
Am I being detained?
No.
Oh,
You're
okay,
free.
cool.
You're free to go wherever you wish.
Sweet.
Thank you for taking the time, sir.
Thank you.
Any other business coming before the courts? Please approach, sir. Dude looks like a discount Keanu Reeves a little bit.
First thing I have is
Be sure to be using the microphone, sir.
all right. First thing, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Thank you very much.
All right. So I don't think we should have to come before you to get things accelerated as far as flight license go, because I contacted her Friday before my lesson to confirm my appointment, and it never happened. I'm a felon now, so I don't really care about the flight license anymore. But then my other article is,
Real quick, actually, I want to address that before we pivot on anything, all right? You don't have to come before me to get anything accelerated or anything else. I take these opportunities with open court to hear the people's concerns, and where I can, assist. I'm a public servant. I'm just doing the best I can here to make sure that all the wheels are greased and all the machines are working well. A lot of the time, these things break down.
That was aimed at Mystics. Just saying, like, she should be able to keep her appointments. Maybe being DA and a flight instructor is too much for her.
Again, you wasn't considered because you.
All right, I don't want to have a fight in my courtroom. Your second point
No.
of issue.
Okay, my second one is there's a safety mechanism on the hunting rifles, right? So I understand losing my gun license, all that. I'm perfectly okay with it. This officer can tell you I usually cooperate, but I don't think our hunting license should be taken away.
For gun licenses?
Did you lose your weapons license because of the fact that a weapon was used in a crime, or was it because of the fact that you received a felony?
Both.
Both. Okay. So considering the specifics of that circumstance, I would be remiss. I believe that Attorney Atax is right behind you with his hand up. Attorney Atax, do you wish to speak on something on this individual's behalf?
I wouldn't mind, Your Honor, since I think it's relevant to the state at large.
Well, that's up to him as a whole. Would you like to would you like to have Attorney Atax come forward with you and add some notes?
The state would like
Oh,
to speak
fantastic.
on something along
Okay,
those
the
lines.
state may step forward too then. Get in the prosecution bench. Let's have a full everybody up. Great.
I got your back, dog.
Thank you.
Okay,
I'm
so,
probably advocating for him here, but for the people
Probably.
as well.
Your Honor, it is my understanding that, yes, weapons licenses are required, in fact, to purchase a firearm, including a hunting rifle. However, Your Honor, mankind was hunting long before, like, guns were a thing. So, like, what is to stop this client from, I don't know, venturing out legally into the woods with a Bowie knife and tracking him a deer and hunting it down? Certainly, Your Honor doesn't think that hunting should only be restricted to firearms in 20 whatever year this is.
The state seconds that opinion. While using a rifle is the primary means of hunting, you need a weapons license to do so unless you perform illegal hunting or any crimes involving hunting, such as poaching. There should be no reason why an individual should lose their hunting licenses, and there should be means and methods for them to to be able to hunt and such. Bows do exist within the world.
Okay, so, sir, you have been granted an interesting opportunity here. This only happens once every couple of weeks. I love when this happens. The defense and the prosecution are in agreement right now. You know what I get to do then? I get to say, great, we'll see what we can do about it because I agree too.
Awesome.
Fantastic. Yes, I can't guarantee that it shall be passed immediately, but I'm going to take this up and see what can be done here. Justice
That being
meeting and then
said-
probably the state legislator, and then we're probably going to have to see a couple of things change with the way that the license printing machines out in the lobby work. But we will do what needs to be done. But yes, if you have your firearms license take away, no guns.
That being said, if you'd like to come and see me so we can go over the specific case in which you lost your hunting license, I would like to look that over, please, and thank you.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
You've got the DAs
Did
here. You've got an opportunity here.
Did you lose your hunting license, or can you just not buy a rifle? Is what you're saying?
And to circle back, full circle here, sir. This is why we have these opportunities here. We've got everybody in the room here publicly available. Anybody can come in with any concern. I would not have anticipated this today, but I'm happy we could handle this for you and for the people at large.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Fantastic.
Hunting license.
What is your name?
Chromatis.
We'll talk before my justice meeting.
Alrighty, any other business brought before the courts here today?
We paid the fee, Your Honor. Can we do that thing?
Fantastic. Let's do that thing. First, I call court adjourned.
Bucks. Oh, he had. Yeah.
Thank you for your work, Judge Kiffa.
Alrighty, would you like me to use my standard speech or would you like an abbreviated speech?
Yes.
Is the standard one fun?
I was told it was beautiful.
Rock it out.
Okay, give me a moment to make adjustments here. I just need a quick minute or two. Apologies.
Miles, while you're waiting, would you mind turning around and smiling for the camera? Both of you, if you would, please. Strike a pose if you want.
What pose do you want?
Are you folks ready?
Hell yeah.
There we go. Here you go.
Thanks, Corny.
Something you can remember the moment by forever, probably.
Any name changes?
Pep.
I didn't catch that, sorry.
Sorry, my last name's changing to ATAX instead of Bunny.
Alrighty.
That's all the paperwork.
Oh, yep, my bad. I missed that line. Apologies. Alrighty, do you folks have rings?
It was kind of impromptu, Your Honor. I think we'll
No,
handle
that's
that
all
after
right.
the fact.
I'm just adjusting things so that I don't end up partway through having that mistake, right? Alrighty, we ready to begin? friends and family, we are gathered here today to celebrate the joining of Bugsy Bunny and Mars Atax in marriage. Thank you for coming to witness their declaration of love for each other with this lifelong commitment. The joining of two people in marriage is a historic tradition binding a couple together with their love and devotion to each other. The vows they make today represent this commitment to their partner and serve as a foundation of their union. As we reflect on the love these two people share for each other, I wish to share a quote from the ancient Chinese philosopher Lao Tzu. Being deeply loved by someone gives you strength, while loving someone deeply gives you courage. Despite this quote originating over 2,000 years ago, its message still resonates today as the love between Bugsy Bunny and Mars Atax gives them the strength and courage to face life's challenges head-on, hand in hand, for the years to come. I now ask Bugsy Bunny and Mars Atax to officially make their commitment to this marriage. If you have vows, now would be the time.
You first.
Oh, me first? Okay, I'll go first. I vow here before the court and the assortment of individuals in the back that I will always like totally stab a motherfucker if they look at you sideways. Allegedly. Also, I will always make sure that the door is locked at night and make sure the boat is moored in the morning. And also to take you to every show possible because you deserve good music and good smiles.
That's cute.
I also vow to give you all the cool bugs in tiny little cages so that you can like look at them and stuff. Your turn.
Alright, my turn. Sorry. I vow before the court that I'll be your ride or die, yonder wife, until we do a spooky grave together. And I'll have breakfast in the morning and supper in the evening.
Hell yeah.
Beautiful. Do you, Bugsy Bunny, take Mars Atax to be your partner, to love and cherish them as long as you live?
I do.
And do you, Mars Atax, take Bugsy Bunny to be your partner, to love and cherish them as long as you live?
Yeah.
All right. Marriage is a beautiful commitment you make to one another as you devote yourself fully and freely to your partner. Remember to make your partner feel loved and appreciated with each new day of your union. Cherish the special feeling of joy you bring each other, and your marriage will evolve into an endless circle of love and support. It is my honor to now officially introduce Mrs. and Mr. Atax. You may now seal your union with your first kiss as a married couple. Yay!
Well, ain't that such a
Congratulations.
Thanks, Your Honor. Appreciate you putting up with our shit. Now, if you'll excuse me, we're gonna go consummate.
Have a great day. Stay safe.
Disgusting.
That was great.
Disgusting is your face.
That man is a damn good lawyer.
Yeah, he is. He saved more court resources than any of our lawyers combined.
He got me off.
Nice.
That was the most productive open court we've ever had.
Yeah.
I am very happy. Oh, you're starting to sound like him too. He's rubbing off on you.
Who?
Mars.
I
Yeah.
think she actually picked that up from me.
Yeah,
Oh.
I picked that up from her. And I usually say yar sometimes because of mom back there.
Your
Yar.
Highness, I know I spoke during open court, but I just wanted to really drive home how excited I would be to play a part in getting the Rangers going here.
Got you.
And I could provide character witnesses and like a resume if you'd like.
Can confirm.
So between you and me,
kid,
I think Miss
course.
Dixon knows this as well. I'm very for the idea. Very
Yes,
for the idea.
she came here because I basically told her to come here for.
Yeah, I am very much in support of this idea. I need to make sure that I run it past the state
Mr.
legislator
Nathan.
and make sure that it's actually done through the executive because I don't want to overreach in my power. But personally,
Of course.
I think you're onto something fire, dynamite, fantastic.
Hell yeah.
There's even a station
You
up
could do
there
classes.
in the Polito area.
Yeah.
Want to support her IP, even
gonna
though I
have to
can't
stop
have like the
yourself
power to
from
unilaterally do
inadvertently
that.
coaching Prudence.
I
Oh, that was such a good
can't
open
promise
court.
that.
I'm so happy about that performance overall.
Roots would be amazing.
Yeah.
That was a
will
beautiful
speak.
open court. I'm sorry, I'm just still
That
reflecting
was.
on how much we just got done
Oh,
in
it
the
was
last
great.
hour,
Oh,
and
I
it makes
was
me
Bask
very
in the
I
happy.
glow.
was very happy about it overall until people tried to call me out, and I'm like, okay. Then I had a problem with it.
So I don't have a problem with that for a very simple reason. They're granted an opportunity to, take a platform, and they can use that platform however they see fit. If they choose to do it and attack other members of the public service, their statements will be weighed accordingly. But they are granted their freedom of speech, and they can speak however they like about whoever they like, the same way I may or you may when operating in a personal capacity.
Of course, but that was the Karen level way of doing things.
These things happen. We serve the entire state.
It
Yeah, I'm
doesn't look good
surprised this
for
wasn't-
him. I'll say that much.
You're surprised this wasn't
Normally
what?
an open forum is like a shit show, so just more complaining and bitching that nothing constructive,
We rarely hear that. If you'd be surprised, we actually rarely hear that here. It's because of the fact that the DOJ functions
Wow.
as intended, if I may toot my own horn a little bit.
Hell
Yes,
yeah.
it does.
Yeah, teach your mama how to
Because we do our
be a flight
jobs well,
instructor so you can
not a lot
offer
gets
whatever.
lost.
You know,
The
if you
reason why I
see
do
her,
open
I'll
court is to
probably
make sure
would.
that nothing is left behind. We don't want those little bits to get lost in the sauce, and then those people feel like they've been disregarded. Nobody gets lost in the sauce. Nobody gets disregarded. Not in my
Yeah.
courtroom.
No, that's why I was coming up with things people had spoken to me about. So, they're being heard. I need to see this
I'm
gentleman
happy
real
you brought
quick
forward those
before,
things for the people.
Yes, I need to go see him real quick before we go to our justice meeting.
I don't think the justice meeting is happening right now.
Yeah, how long is that going to be?
I think it'll be tomorrow.
Oh, thank fucking Christ.
Yes, I think it'll be tomorrow, as it stands right now. I want to take some time to discuss with the directors. I talk to the public, I talk to the directors of all the organizations, and I try to talk to anybody who asks for a private moment with me before each and every justice meeting. Again, a catch-all.
Yes.
Make sure
Your
that
Honors.
everybody is working well. Yes?
I just had one more question.
Go right ahead.
I'm very excited and passionate about this and protecting the forests here. What would you recommend, if any, for next steps for me to keep this going or keep my name up there as an option?
That's a good question. I think the first thing that you could do on your side is get yourself a petition. Because I wholeheartedly agree with you, and I think a decent portion of the state would agree with you too, that protecting nature is important. So if you got a petition together and got a decent number of signatures on them from individual people, say just names and phone numbers, right?
Okay.
That would definitely go a lot to show that the people stand behind your cause as well. And it would give you a chance to build the hype, as it were, because you'd have to go talk to people about that then too, you see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Build some RP. Get that petition going. Fantastic. Once it's done, you can feel free to pass it to Miss Dixon, any attorney, whatever else you like, a clerk. Any of them have access to my desk and can pass it to me.
Fantastic. Is there any reasonable number of signatures that you would expect on something like this for it to be successful?
So I would expect a minimum of somewhere between 30 and 50,000 if you get my drift, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. 30 and 50,000.
That's
Somewhere
a
in
lot
that
of
is probably
footwork.
going to be at least your butter zone, right?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I could probably make that happen.
I
Yeah,
think
my
I
name
think
and
this
number.
state's very active. I think you'll have no trouble at all with that hurdle as a minimum.
I believe, yeah. I know there's a petition floating around right now that's been around for just a little bit. It's got 60.
Hell
See, when that hits my desk, that's going to cause action.
Oh yeah, it's you're gonna like this one. I think you're really gonna like this one. I like it. It's for more nightlife stuff here within the city.
Oh, I'm
All right, let me
looking
go- let me
forward
go
to it.
talk to Mr.
Fantastic.
Crow. Come on, Mr. Crow.
Thank you so much for your time, sir.
Of course. Thank you for doing what you can to try and help the state. As a public servant, it warms my heart.
Yeah, I've done a lot of government work in the
Oh, okay,
past.
well-
I've done
Oh no, I still need to
basically
talk
everything
to,
you could do except
to Mike real
for
quick.
rangers.
Thank
That's
you.
why this is like the last big hurdle I have for all the government jobs. It's something that I really want to do.
You've been a hero?
Oh, not a hero, sorry. Like before the mutations.
Ah, gotcha. I mean, previous ALEO experience is gonna be really useful, though. You said you needed to say, talk to me, Officer Storm.
Huh?
Thank you.
I
Have
heard
a
you
good
say you
one.
needed to talk to me. Yeah, you have a great
Oh,
one. It was
yeah.
great talking to you.
Sorry. I just wanted to let it be known that I have offered the heroes to teach them all the basic like amendments and all that, like our classroom portion. You know, so they know what the laws and stuff. That is still an open offer.
Gotcha. Sorry, I'm just making sure all my notes are collected here because there was a lot.
Oh no, you're good.
Found it. It was at the bottom. I love how I separated that note because of its importance, but because I separated it from the main list, I forgot where it was. I'm a genius.
Good job. All right, you need anything, Mr. Big Bambino?
That is not me, but you keep on going with those different name changes. Maybe you'll find one I do like, you know, before the sun dies.
That's the goal. All right. Well,
All right,
holler
yep,
if
I
you
got
need
it all.
anything.
Great, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Oh, would you like me to tell you those locations? Now it's just the two of ours.
Oh, yes, yes, let's talk about those locations.
Okay. So, do keep in mind before I begin, every enormous zone has very nasty effects on the human body. EMS can vouch for this with the countless patients they've struggled with to the point they voiced their irritation and concern to the NPC.
Your Honor.
Yes?
Is there something we can do right here, right now, about this hunting charge? So I figured out with Mr. Crow why he doesn't have his hunting licenses. And what
Did he plead guilty to this?
He did, however, it wasn't brought to my attention, and I would have probably thrown this out because of the letter of the law versus the spirit of the law.
Okay, no, I'm asking if he pled guilty because I wanted to avoid making sure that I wasn't about to be conflicted in anything.
He did plead guilty to this already. Yes, he already pled guilty.
All right, well then I can't get
So-
conflicted because it won't go to court.
No.
So I can talk about it as a hypothetical and a course of action that a DA might want to take in this instance. Yes.
Correct. Yes. So the officer notated that he was very kind and respectful throughout the entirety of it all. Looking at the evidence provided, he only has one mountain lion pelt and 3 claws. I'm assuming you get 3 claws per, because there's 4, and that's how much you were able to scavenge off. As a survivalist, I can understand that you don't want to waste the meat. However, I do not believe, just by the evidence provided, that this individual was out illegally hunting. From the looks of it and reading the report, he was out in a dangerous area and was attacked by several mountain lions. Had skinned one, again, survivalist instincts, not wanting to waste meat. And then was attacked by another one, thus the medical that he received. I believe the officer followed the letter of the law. I agree with what he had done. However, looking at the totality of
Chuck would
evidence, I
eat this
don't
guy
believe
alive.
the spirit of the law was followed. The spirit of the law in this situation of poaching is to protect animals from over-harvesting and such. We have an instance where it looks like Mr. Mattis was acting in self-defense against wildlife in a very dangerous area, a known and reportedly dangerous area. And I really can't see him having this on his,
How long has it been?
4/17, 2 days.
Yeah, because it was 2 days after the robbery. Or no, it was the next day after the robbery.
Which he also pled guilty to that as well, so you're not conflicted.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, realistically, the only thing I can do in my capacity would be to recommend seeking an expungement. However, as the DA, you can always perform an investigation on this stuff and recant charges if you see fit.
In
I
this
am
instance,
wishing
because
to
of your
recant
position,
charges.
in your position right now, based on what happened yesterday, my recommendation would be go talk to the officer. It'd be a pretty easy conversation to tell them, hey, from what I'm hearing here, this is the situation. Is this accurate? Were they respectable? Were they nice? Would you see any issue with returning them their hunting license, but no firearm license? And if they
Perfect.
say,
I can get
you
a
know what I
hold of
mean?
the
Because
officer now.
that way you're working with them
I
and making it
understand.
clear to them as to why you want this to move around. Because you can definitely just throw it on the table and say mine's bigger. But you should save
Yes.
that. You
Yes,
should save
I
that.
completely understand where you're coming from. He is currently around. Give me a chance to step back and give him a call about this.
Phenomenal. Good luck with that.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, let's talk about these locations. Let's go to my office.
Of course, of course.
Oh, there is something I did want.
She'll talk to him, and then it'll come back to me if it needs to be me. It always comes back to me if it needs to be me.
Oh, yes.
I'll leave these doors unlocked, but just so you know, I am carrying a weapon, and if anybody comes through this door... If anybody comes through this door who isn't a registered DOJ employee, I'm liable to hold them at gunpoint right now.
Oh, that's understandable. I typically don't carry anything just to avoid people purposely robbing me for NPC equipment. Oh, goodness. I did... Oh, apologies. I didn't see you there. That was most frightful.
No, that's all right. That's all right. Yeah, this is my side of the table.
Apologies.
Do
Apologies.
I have a spider on my shoe? Hold on.
I think so, yes.
Better?
Yes, I mean...
Good. All right. What's going on? Or rather, where are these zones? Let's talk about this. You got pictures?
I can tell you the exact locations of all of them off by heart and Benzam.
Okay. I mean, if that's the case, why don't we go look at them?
Of course, I have the, and
Let me go
due
get
to
an
this being
officer
a
or
DO
two.
Yes, I have a bike.
Could we grab a doctor?
Doctor might be overdoing it unless we get exposed.
You said
to
they're very
discharge.
dangerous, aren't they?
I fully support what you've done. You definitely followed the letter of the law to a T.
The longer
and
you
I
linger with them, the
respect it,
more
and
you're
the evidence
posed
is
to
great.
severe health risks.
Hello.
Hello. So this is Supreme Justice Mike Hiffa. The son of
Uh-huh,
Stomach
Big
Bug is talking
Cheese.
to me about that anomaly situation, right? He
An
says he
anomaly
knows all the
situation?
locations by heart. I wish to see these. I've never seen them before. I wish to understand what the hell everybody's talking about finally. Could I get one or two officers to maybe assist me in getting down there and making sure we don't get kidnapped in the process? I'm gonna get a doctor as well.
If you can wait a moment, because all the
Sure.
units are tied up right now.
Sure, we can wait at the courthouse. I'll give you a call in 5 to 10, all right?
All right, sounds good.
Alrighty, thank you very much.
All right.
Just so you're aware, I'm going to bed in an hour, but we can probably get this done in that time frame. They need a few minutes. I'm going to call the E EMS.
Okay. Just a food for thought, they're not always active. Only one is sustained at a time, but I know every location they can manifest.
Hello, hello.
Speaking.
Hello, Shelby. This is Supreme Justice Mike Kiffer. Might you have a unit available to join me on an escapade?
Yeah, I'll go on an escapade.
Fantastic. If you want to meet us at the courthouse, I've been informed of a public health situation, and apparently it can be mildly dangerous, so I'd like a doctor present in case anybody gets hurt.
Yeah, I'm on my way.
Fantastic. I'll see you at the courthouse. Thank you very much. Stay safe.
Oh, yeah, bye.
Shelby is on her way from the hospital. And you said you're an employee of the NPC, correct?
Yes, would you like me to
Great.
show my badge?
You can, but I trust you on that.
Fabulous. Yes, I'm one of the researchers there. I deal with the stuff that no one really gives a damn about. Plants instead of all the weapons people seem to fascinate about at the NPC.
I believe that the NPC does a lot of common good for people, and at least Crystal Ball and I are on okay terms now.
Oh yes, yes. I'm worried about Valentino, but that's not my shit, not my donkey.
I think the exact same thing because you're all federal employees, so I have no jurisdiction over you unless you end up in my courtroom.
Right?
Yeah, you're not state employed, so I have no overview whatsoever. I don't have the ability to direct in any way.
Oh yes.
Medically, I mean, realistically, the doctors don't need anything from the DOJ besides HIPAA. And we would never touch HIPAA.
Oh, actually, Shelby, you might be an ideal person for this. Would you be willing to?
You want to experiment on me?
Heavens no, goodness.
Oh.
Would you be able to talk about the experiences in regards to situations you've had to deal with anomalous sites and the risks they pose to the public?
Yeah, I mean, they're not safe. I watched a guy get attacked by dogs at one of them.
I'm sorry, dogs?
Is one of the anomalous sites discharge effects is summoning a horde of feral wild dogs.
Yeah, and they just keep on coming. It was terrifying. They tore the guy up.
Is he
So weird,
okay?
the guy just texted me right
Was,
now. Yeah, he's okay. Not mentally, but physically. Actually, not really physically either.
Oh, I mean, it's silly, and what do you expect?
He now vomits.
Wait, is this the man who
black
just tried to get the expunge? Wait, he vomits black sludge?
Yes, because
So-
of those sites.
Not to be a doctor, but that sounds like something you should have checked for infection on. Was he checked for, like, infection, or did he get something from the dog bites?
It was a power, right? He went to
Yes, it's a
Newfoundland, right?
mutagenic capability which is quite disgusting, and especially when the individual can't control it, like he couldn't, and he was
So,
told.
dog bites cause powers?
No, the
It
anomaly
might
site
have
did.
been. Yeah, it might have been all the radioactive waste in the water that he was bathing in.
He was bathing in radio. Why the hell would anybody do that?
So many of these
going through
citizens have a sick lust for power, and they'll quite literally drink radioactive waste to even think they can achieve such.
That just sounds like a way to die.
Yes, we've had, I want to say, a good 60% of NPC calls are people asking similar such questions. How
Next
do I
up,
get
you're going to ask me to lower the speed limits to 10 miles an hour because nobody knows how to buckle their damn seatbelt.
Yes,
Seatbelts are a scam.
it's
by
one of
big
those
seatbelts
things,
to
but like,
control us.
the police
You're a
would love to-
doctor. How can you say this?
Job security.
I wasn't expecting that. Valid. Okay.
It's one of those things where it's gone to such a point where people have maybe tried to threaten NPC members just to know the locations of.
Miss Shelby,
Yeah, I've
are
had
you
people
busy?
ask me too. What do you need?
This lady is going to want to interview, so I figured I'd introduce you to her. Her name is Ash.
Oh,
Shelby.
hi. So the big boss himself is actually at the hospital right now. If you want to go down there and talk to him.
Wait, the director's available?
Yeah.
I have a message out for him yesterday. He didn't call me back.
That's
Oh,
rude.
Gosh, boss, you're in trouble.
Perfect. Okay.
I also
let's go
don't
get
have
you
his
your car,
number.
and then we'll head to the hospital. Bye, guys.
How do I not have it? You tell him to call the DOJ line.
First of all, there's someone. First of all, there's someone coming to the hospital about a job.
Oh shit.
And also, can you call the DOJ line? The DOJ services, can you call them? The big cheese wants to talk to you.
The big
Apologies, it
cheese.
seems they do not know where the anomalous site is because they're dealing with shots fired at the NPC.
He asked if you can wait a couple minutes.
Sure. I'll be around for another hour.
He's gonna be around for an hour.
For efficiency's sake, sir, would you like us to use my vehicle? It's quite fast.
I have my vehicle.
Oh?
Quite classy.
Splendid.
I just wish to have at
Yes.
least one police officer. Or, you know what, let's call a hero. Let's see if we can get a hero.
Oh yes, a hero would be marvelous. But we've had quite a lot of stress from these sites, especially in their current irritation.
Hello there, friend. How are you?
Hello there, superstar. Could you have a couple of minutes to go on an escapade with myself, the son of Stomachbug, and Shelby from the hospital? I wish to understand these anomaly zones, as there's going to be discussion about legislation for them at the justice meeting. And I've never seen one.
Yeah, I can do that.
Oh, fantastic! Well timed, sir.
Oh, splendid. Oh, I did
Thank
do
you.
the application, by the way, superstar.
Fantastic.
Yes.
All right,
Am
as soon
I-
as Shelby's off the phone, we may escapade.
Am I correct to believe that the only current active known anomaly site is at the bottom of a rocket silo in Zancudo that you can't
You're
get out
wrong.
of without... No? Okay, good.
I'll get into this whole spiel right now, since there's no one around this. The way all the sites currently form and dissipate is there's only one active every few hours, and they will
I see.
form and go at very particular sites, which I know all of them. So there's a chance it might be one that the public can get to without being shot 80 times by Zancudo guards, aka the power plant, the water and power plant, the 2 foundries, the swamp by the downplane, or it might indeed be at one of the redacted amount of sites within Zancudo, but we're not
Right.
going to those ones at all.
Okay,
We're
thank
avoiding
goodness,
those.
because...
Yeah, we're not
Did you hear
going on
about my
any federal
last
territory. No,
escapade
no, no, no.
To Zancudo?
I heard Mr. Business pretty much held you there for a good hour.
Yep.
Yeah. And I don't even know which one he took you to, because I know other ones that apparently I was the first
Bottom
to
of the
discover.
silo.
Oh, I was thinking of the one in the
In the lab?
redacted. In the prison.
Oh. I actually don't know about that.
Exactly.
I have clearance, I just don't go there. I don't really have a reason to.
Yeah, don't.
I don't like stepping foot on federal territory. They got guns, and they're not afraid to use them.
They're very keen on using those guns. Why, when NPC was actively being hunted due to certain equipment, I just hid down there for a few days.
Also, I can yell at everybody else. I can't yell at the feds. The feds yell at me.
Scary. And it's stressful.
No interest in that. But no, we should check out the ones that are actual public safety hazards. I'm interested in understanding this. From my understanding, there were multiple all over the place. So is it reasonable to believe that the NPCs, through their research or through something else, is dissipating the amount of dangerous zones?
Why they're dissipating, and it's going to make you even more irritated?
Uh-huh.
The sheer amount of citizens throwing themselves at these zones to cause discharges in the hopes of gaining power is what caused the current state of being, that the anomalous zone, only one can sustain itself currently within this city.
So wait, it's like a meat grinder, and if you throw enough bodies into it, it just calms down?
I don't know if that's the correct term, because originally they were non-harmful. But they, in a sense...
It sounds like you literally said people were drinking radioactive water. That's going to be harmful no matter what time period you do that in, whether it was before or after the appearance of the mutations, whether it was before or after the invention of the knife. Pretty sure that's always killed us as a species.
So tired of this? People are insane. They want to drink hemlock thinking there'll be something. I mean, look at Cillian, that little
Or the people who drink mercury.
Yes, he was a prime example of that, because he was the one viciously mauled by, what, 40 dogs at an
What, you think he drinks mercury?
No, he was one of the individuals who went to one actively to get power.
Yeah, I was watching. We were trying
And now
to get him out.
Now he vomits a black goo that is potentially infectious.
I thought you said there was no infection.
Infectious
No,
and a
it's not an
mutagenic capability.
It's
Well, it sounds like it sounds like he's got like something really dangerous, and his name might be Mary.
I don't know. The whole thing is disgusting, and I hate people who vomit. It's disgusting.
Is that McLayla? That was a very productive open court. Probably the most productive we've ever had.
Yes, it's all thanks to me.
You did amazing. Would you like to join us on an escapade?
Sure.
I wish to go see one of these anomaly zones that everybody is speaking of. I do not wish to be hurt by it, so we're bringing a doctor, a superhero, and an NPC member But I think I need to at least see one to understand what these people are talking about. It's been a month and a half of just hearing nothing about nothing but these anomaly zones, and I have no understanding of them.
Right. I just hope we find an active one because only one is sustained at a time.
I'll tell you what. If you
Are we
wanna
ready
get
to go,
onto
actually?
NPC radio or a different channel? Probably a
It-
private
M-
channel.
Yeah, private,
Hello?
because NPC one's
Hello.
really busy right now.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get a gun license?
Of course,
You go in there,
inside.
talk to the guy at the front counter.
Oh,
Off he
he's so
goes.
eager. That's probably fine.
That's probably fine. Not my problem until he ends up in my courtroom. Let us go before he gets a gun.
Yes.
That's where the concern will start.
Yeah. Imagine that type of individual with heat vision. That is what the active issue is with those enormous zones.
Cornelius,
Yes.
I forgot to actually get
I'm thinking 8675309. Like, put that in the 8675.309.
All right, I got 4 seats.
Oh, we're fine. Want to sit on my lap, superstar?
I'm fine, thank you, ma'am. I'll fly next to the vehicle.
Oh, okay.
Somebody else may drive.
I do not wish to drive. I'm a terrible driver.
Let's let the ambulance driver drive.
No, we really
You'll
don't
do
want
great.
to.
I'm superstar. I'm struggling to use that.
Not
channel
every
for
day
some
you get to
reason.
drive such a classy
Yeah,
vehicle.
me
Oh, it's in
too.
the
I don't know
engine. I
why
already
even
put it
thought
in
that
for
was
you.
a good idea, I'll be honest.
Oh.
Hop on in.
Let's just go to...
What the hell?
I tripped.
58.8. Seems random enough.
Yep. It is.
You didn't hear anything.
Let us go to the first.
I advise all 7s.
We're already on 58.8.
That's fair. Then I was delayed in my
Where's the
advice.
first site?
Lead the way, son of stomach bug.
We're heading to Power and Water currently. I've marked it on their vehicle. Yeah, the corner.
Well, since we're not the driver, we might have a little bit of desyncing.
Be in the corner
a
of
lot
the
of
power
desyncing.
plant. Do you see the marking I put down, Sylvie?
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, it rectifies to the drivers
Gosh.
because the driver's the one who's going to get impacted by stuff.
You drove right into me. I'm sorry.
And at least I can hear them, so NBD in my mind, like, I can't do anything either way. I'm buckled in. There's
We're
nothing
just
you can
about to
do as the
arrive to this one,
passenger.
so it might be worth you checking out the downed plane.
The joy of
via
working on
Zancudo.
stabilization.
Understood. Yeah, I'll do a
You can
quick
easily
run to this
restart
one just to
MLS.
confirm if it's active or not, and then we'll move to probably the scrapyard. I'm gonna quickly run in and see if this one's active, but he said he doesn't think so, so I'm just gonna make doubly sure.
This literally says here that this is a closed facility. Okay. This looks like a prison. This is a prison.
It's water and power. But this one isn't active. On to the next one, Shelby.
Okay, so this is trespassing, first of all. This is already a protected site. It already
Yeah,
is
but just make sure
declared.
you're okay.
There's
Was that-
signage on the doors that says pass holders only, LSPD monitoring the
go,
site for your
Greg. I love
safety.
you.
Understood.
Great.
This is why I want to understand them, is like, if this is the problem, then officers just need to know that they can charge people for trespassing here.
Yeah, I think most of them are at industrial places. We're heading to... Yeah. So he's heading to the foundry, so he'll be able to tell if that one's active or not. If it isn't, that means it's probably at a place we're not going to.
That's fine, but it sounds like most of these places are already government property or are privately owned and protected by trespassing and other standard penal code laws.
Oh yes, I think the only one that isn't might be the downed plane, but that one I'm sure you can stretch as military property or something.
A downed plane? Where is this?
It's by Zancudo in the swamps.
If we have the time, I would like to see this, because if it's in the middle of a swamp, this may pose a problem.
Yes, it is in the
But
middle of a swamp.
considering the fact
with-
that your original explanation did not mention all of the signage that says no trespassing, there may be a fence or something, so I'd like to go see.
Apologies, my mind wandered
there's
over that because
not.
of some of the open places.
There's no fence at the swamp.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Also, the foundry that is in Soundy, that has no signage. It's a shit shack, as one would put it.
Interesting.
That leads to a
That's where
massive-
we're going right now,
The
right?
scrapyard has fences around it, right?
Yes, you're right, it has the dogs.
Wait, is that where he got bit? Was he inside of a scrapyard with protection
No,
dogs?
he got bit at the downed plains. The animals that appeared and attacked him were caused by the anomalous site because it mimics mutations, and one of the mutations that some people have is animal control and summoning. Okay, so the foundry Sandy isn't active either.
Wouldn't that make these locations a person in some kind of capacity?
You could argue that, very much so, with how they've clearly evolved from their initial point to now being almost offensive, actually. You're right.
Well, evolution doesn't necessarily mean that it's sapient, but
I mean, it would suggest there's a path to potentially reaching that eventually.
okay, so this is a recycling facility. I see a lot of fences. I see no signage, though.
It is this hut to the left of us. Try out the power plant, by the by. And it is where superstars are emerging from.
This is Jack. Oh, why did
Palmer Taylor?
Was that gunfire?
Thank you.
I mean, it was a quick
He's just
chop to
sleeping.
the neck.
Gotta hit that before nobody
Hey, doggy.
gets shot.
Could someone...
My bad.
Ow! Ow!
Trying to answer the phone. Oh, that's a dog.
Good lord, this is something. Do
Yes.
you want to see where this one typically?
Yes, this is... So, hold on. Let me look at this door real quick.
Sorry.
No worries.
Okay, so
Sorry
no
about your hat,
signage
Boss.
on this one. Let's go in. I don't see any no trespassing signs here, so this might be a problem.
But I will. Yes, please. I will say all of them, apart from the down plane, are typically at industrial sites. Power plants, water plants, forges like this one. And obviously the...
I don't like this.
You don't like this?
No.
Why the hell would anybody voluntarily come in here? It smells awful.
Because people are insane.
There's no guardrail. I don't feel safe.
Yeah, this is not safe. Please do not fall off of that. You're our doctor. We need you.
Yes.
Sorry.
You're the one person who can't be fixed.
Oh, that's what my therapist says.
That's not what I meant. No. Hold on. Come here. I have food. I must give you food as an apology because you interpreted me wrong.
By
Get back
the
here.
molten metal is
okay.
where anomalous site typically forms. But obviously there isn't one currently
thank you.
active.
Yes. I won't let her interpret it that way.
It's a shame and a blessing we haven't come across any active ones today, but yeah.
No, that sounds more like a blessing if they're this dangerous.
It is, very much so.
Oh. McLayla, was that you? Did you snipe that call?
No, it's for you. It's Rowan from the
Yeah.
hospital. He's trying to get hold of you.
Too many DOJ online.
Okay, so it's a thing with NPC right now with all the interns.
It's just 3 of us. How is this that hard?
Good news. Okay, so that probably means it's at a place I really do not want to go because it's federal. So yeah, yeah. We
Okay.
won't be, yeah. But to give you a gist of it, they're all at industrial sites like this one, power plants, water plants, and of course the downplane, which we'll go to next, as you did want
Supreme
to see.
Justice Mike Kiffa.
That'll be it.
It appears I forgot I
We're
had your
going to be
number,
checking the
Supreme
downplane
Justice.
by
Somehow I still don't have your number, so that's interesting.
You have it
Because
now.
it's
What
active
did you
just
need?
because I was
So, I wanted to have a conversation with you. I left a note with one of your doctors yesterday, and I just heard you were around and that you didn't respond to me, and I was like, why? So I thought
never
I'd reach out to you.
received such note.
Oh, yes. I talked with one of your doctors last night and said, make sure your director knows I need to speak with him. So, we're prepping for the next justice meeting, and I just wanted to make sure that there's nothing that the meds need right now or any kind of additional anything when it comes to necessary functions to do your job. Anything the DOJ can provide legally wise or what have you. I'm also borrowing one of your doctors right now. I've taken Shelby. She is assisting me on a excursion/investigation.
Do return her in one piece, Supreme Justice.
Yes, yes. She tried to walk off of a very tall object, and we told her no and got her to back off.
Yeah, she'll
So,
do that.
We're making sure that she stays safe, but I just needed to have a doctor here present because I heard that these were very dangerous areas, and I wanted to make sure that nobody got hurt.
We're going to
Did you
the downplane
did you
once the
bring
other
one of my
individual
doctors as a
has,
healer for an adventuring party?
That would be one way to describe it.
I don't think she
Dude,
fell
just
off the ledge, right?
make sure she's safe, please.
I am certain she's safe. She's been driving. She's very talented. She's very good. You should give her more money.
Should I?
Dude, she's literally one of the highest paying positions in the hospital.
You should pay her more. She's worth it. I asked if she wanted to come along for an excursion, and she said, I will be there. Give me a couple of minutes. And she showed up faster than the heroes. Or the PD.
Well, just for
For the record, the PD never showed up.
Oh wait, there she is. Thank
I see.
goodness.
Oh, excuse me, sir.
I was worried. Okay, we'll
But
be
yes,
going
I
to
will make
the
sure she's returned in one
Senkudo
piece.
swamp.
It was more so just insurance for everybody else on the excursion. But I appreciate you, and if you do need anything, you let me know before the next justice meeting, which will be tomorrow.
At the moment, nothing's coming to mind.
Phenomenal. Give Shelby more money. Thank you.
All right,
Only other place I can
you
think
all
of
stay
after
safe.
Humane Labs
Will do.
Superstar is the Foundry in.
All right, Shelby, I hope that made this excursion worth it.
Just going on an excursion is worth it.
That's true, but I told your director no less than 3 times to give you a raise.
Yeah, he's gonna be so mad about that. He's so sick of people asking for raises.
You didn't ask for it. I just think you deserve it.
No, but everybody else has.
I do appreciate you folks taking your time out to join this, as it's something I am wanting to get some sort of ball rolling. Because
No, I see your concern, and it definitely needs to be brought up. I just want to grasp the situation better, and short of pictures and investigations and documentation, the best I can do is see what's publicly available, understand the stuff that the citizenry has to deal with, and take it up the ladder. Up the ladder to my own justice meeting.
I haven't
but they
filed
don't
the
need to
police
hear that
before,
one.
and they said unless it's in Kudo or Humane, they can't really charge though. It's quite worrying.
Well, I mean, for one, that power facility you took us to has no trespassing signs. They should be charged with trespassing. That would be the court's interpretation. It's very cut and dry.
I think the only one which might be the most
I'm not gonna lie, that wouldn't roll in a normal facility, like if it was just a normal facility with nothing in it that could cause harm to society or anything like that. But considering these places pose an imminent threat, that's going to be, if it can be proven in a courtroom, which I think it can be, it'd be very easy to argue trespassing.
So yeah, that means it's probably either sustaining itself in Humane or Zancudo, and I really don't want to go to either of those.
Those places sound terrible. Private property and federal property I have no jurisdiction over.
Yeah. Especially since Superstar, the ones within Zancudo are a completely different beast than the ones that even the public can access.
Then we shall go to the swamp and we shall return to the city.
Yeah. Because, good lord, the one in Zancudo, all of them are terrifying. All 6 of them.
I would be grateful if I never actually had to go out to the military base. I would appreciate that and consider it a job well done if I died before going to Zancudo.
Yeah, it's terrifying down there.
I don't know why the hell what would possess you to go down there.
I guess we get a lot of calls of people trying to break in there.
Yeah.
And we
Well,
can't
you
even go
two
help
aren't
them because they get so
LEOs.
angry.
Make an LEO handle that.
They can't get in there either. Once those
Speaking of
military
LEOs,
guys
where
get
did our
in,
hero go? Are they still flying above us?
He's at the public foundry. I've been letting him know where we're at. We are checking in the down plane just because showing it. But I believe that will be the final point, Superstar. It's the place to the right of us. Oh, good lord.
It's scenic.
So, would you like me to fly you down so you don't have to wait for the swamps?
No, I'd like to see the actual terrain here, because I'm still curious.
You can probably see the typical anomalous site from here. It's
Yeah,
typically
the
formed-
glowing green goo that I can see already.
Precisely.
Yes.
In fact, do I see someone? Is that Superstar?
It's Superstar.
Fabulous.
Be more careful, Superstar.
This
Is it
one's-
safe to walk barefoot down here?
I would say no.
Well, gross. I don't want my new heels to get soggy.
Well, we don't need to get that close. I think we should go up to that container and just get a look upon it at a distance. I have yet to actually step into any of these areas, and I wish to avoid it as much as possible.
Yes, please avoid it. It is very dangerous. Especially if exposed to certain mutations beforehand.
Oh, I have none.
Pond.
I see.
Swamp is very deep.
My superpower is judging people.
Mine is being disappointed in people.
Oh, I get that sometimes too.
Yeah. These godforsaken sites are the root of the disappointment.
Alright, let's look at this. So it's those 2 damn buckets, huh?
Pretty much, yes.
Well, that should be cleaned up to begin with. That's disgusting, and I hope that if we end up actually getting some rangers or something, this can be something that they head the cleanup duties on, because that is horrifying to think that that's getting into our groundwater.
Yep. And the long-term effects. it
Are
might
we
have on
sure
the
this
local
isn't what
wildlife.
started everything?
No.
Okay. Because this definitely looks like something that would start a comic book.
This is worse. And that's classified.
Uh-huh. Oh, great. So, yeah, I mean, that's Zancudo. This isn't Zancudo's property, per se. This is going to be a problem. This is going to be the most problematic of them, because I don't know if this one's actually going to be trespassing.
It indeed has been in a logistical sense as well, as it is the one that I've noticed the most reports on in regards to people.
Well, you did mention people drinking radioactive water. I'm assuming they just kind of like stuck their head into this river pond puddle thing here. And then they just started gargling.
Radiation sickness.
So
This
many
is
patients
incredibly
stem from it.
stupid.
Yes,
Just for the
people
record, these people are incredibly stupid. I see all of this and I want to get as far away as possible. This is the closest I'm willing to get. And I don't ever want to come back here again. Like, this is it.
How do you think I feel? So many people keep calling me like, "Woo! I'm gonna go here and try and get powers. Yippee, yippee, yippee!" Is they fucking asinine? Goodness.
Mike Kiffer was just a regular Supreme Justice until one day he was exposed to radioactive chemicals in a river under a crashed plane. Now he has radiation poisoning.
Exactly.
Dementia.
And that wouldn't be good for anyone.
Nope.
Exactly. Someone, funnily enough, called the NPC to complain because they
That
went
was
to one of
funny.
these sites, funnily enough, this one, and lost their mutations in there entirely. When they were told, don't go to them, they're fucking dangerous.
So you're telling me somebody won a Darwin Award?
Yes.
Well, I guess the mutation giveth and the mutation taketh away, huh?
Pretty much.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Anybody drinking out of this river should be granted a Darwin Award. Just period. That's dumb as rocks.
But it does cause a significant strain at times for EMS as well.
Yeah, the other ones I can see already having some kind of legal justification. This one, I think I'm going to take specifically into the justice meeting, because the other ones should fall under trespassing as a whole. And I'm going to have a discussion with the chief about that. Because if this is becoming a common problem and people are getting hurt over this, the police should increase their patrols to these areas. Realistically, that would be the logical conclusion to what's happening here, is they should increase their patrols and charge people with trespassing before they hurt themselves.
And do you mind if I speak relatively plainly?
Go ahead.
Due to people's lust for power, it's definitely given rise to certain substances, and that is also, the less we give them any form of foundation, the better.
Oh, I'm very
Kudos
aware
solo
of the
not
drug
currently
peddling
active.
cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very aware. She teleported into my office and tried to give me drugs.
Yeah. NPC, while exploring a site for normal sites, finally come across a particular individual.
Hey, Logan.
Yes, this is a lot.
Personally, I don't think so. But,
Whoop whoop,
But yes,
community
that is good,
meeting.
Mr. Thank you for taking the time out. I'm sure you've been quite busy and pulled every which way.
Be honest with you, I'd like to take the opportunity once or twice a week to get out of the office and see the people, see their concerns and what have you. Earlier this week, I went out to Tequila La to show the people that the DOJ supports free enterprise. So I am happy to come out and serve the people in this way as well and make sure that they're safe.
Oh, yes. And just to let you know, should the invasion sightings be successful, I do expect a lot of my family and such to be working there.
Yuck.
That sounds quite interesting.
Goodness!
Well, she is your direct competition, which means that she will not be allowed to
Not
handle
even
any of the paperwork associated with this in the DOJ, sir. She's allowed to have her personal opinions,
Oh, yeah.
but she will not be operating in a professional capacity for this if she has a conflict of interest. And she knows that, and I know that, so she's not going to try anything, right, McLayla?
Try what? I'm already filing
Exactly.
paperwork.
Great. Paperwork's where it will stay. That was where we will solve our
Nasty
discrepancies.
What do you mean, nasty people? Is it because I'm a...
You're encroaching on my customers.
What customers?
The ones that come to my restaurant.
Well, I believe it's at a
doors are
different
unlocked?
restaurant, is it not? It's a
My
different
doors
establishment.
have been broken. It's the same exact.
Goodness. But I will be
Basically, a
at
carbon
the...
copy.
It will be at the airport, and we'll have a...
You know what? Let's go look at
sort
this
of
now.
vibe.
Let's go look at this.
Yes.
Hey, Cornelius, I checked the silo.
Actually, I'm not getting back in that water. Let's go around.
It is?
It's clear, yeah.
Okay, then it's probably in the
Barefoot through the radioactive water, huh?
Fucking care.
McLayla. You know I don't have final say on this, right? But we do believe in free enterprise at the DOJ.
I would never do that to someone.
Like I said, it's not my call.
Sir, I'm not a Titan.
Oh, I do apologize. I just sort of assumed.
Oh, that's okay.
It's so rude of me.
Your door for you, Cornelius.
Thank you, Shelby. I do appreciate
I believe he has increased, what is it, durability, you told me, the first day?
Invulnerability.
Invulnerability, okay.
Yes. I can become entirely invulnerable for a period of time, which is classified.
Oh, goodness. Well,
Alrighty.
I'll
Off
see you
to
at the
South
airport.
Sightings.
Yes.
Hello, Officer Storm.
Hello, do you still want to go check out the anomaly zones?
We have concluded our investigation of
Oh,
the
they already
anomaly
did
zone,
it.
but we are going down to the second sightings location if you'd like to come down and join us there for a minute. We wanted to check it out and see what it looks like.
Okay, they want to go to the second
soon to
sightings
be known
location.
as
I don't
the
even know what that
invasion
is, but you
site.
want to do that?
By the
Trent?
airport.
Oh, by the airport. Yeah, do you want us to meet you at the courthouse?
At the airport. We're coming down from the
Oh, at the
marsh.
airport.
Yep.
Okay,
we're coming
we'll
down
meet
from the
at the
marsh where we
airport
went to
then.
the last zone. Thank you.
Uh-huh. Bye-bye.
Great.
All right.
The officers will be meeting us.
Wonderful. It's such a fabulous space. It's right by the airport.
Hold on.
Of course, of course.
Oh, there we go. Great. Okay. For some reason, I could still hear it, Officer Storm. I was very confused, but the phone seems to have hung up now.
Worrying.
Is she saying anything about you?
No, I believe she was starting a new conversation. Oh, hi. Yeah. That was all I heard. Quite curious, these devices.
Right? I'm not a big fan on phones.
My fellow Justice absolutely despises phones. She regularly tells me to not be a phone guy. I don't know what that means.
It's like an iPad kid, but grown up.
Well, I find that insinuation insulting. I'm using the phone to do work. I've had children do nothing.
I mean, I'm not calling you an iPad kid. You know, she might be.
I'm gonna have to talk to Jazzy about that. We might have to dock her pay. Pay moves very flexibly in the DOJ, but that's because we keep it on the high side.
Lucky for Sam.
Actually, let me look here. With a bar license, the least you can make is $2,000 per hour.
Oh, wow.
Unless you're
I already-
operating privately.
I only make 200.
We only make 200.
Oh, if you're talking
Yes.
on those hours, it would be 500.
Goodness.
I believe by the DOJ standards, we call those intervals for bookkeeping purposes.
I see, I see. I must say, this is a fabulous vehicle, by the by.
Thank you, thank you. It cost me quite a pretty penny, but I'm happy to have it. It's low profile enough that I don't think people are going to mess with me. But if you saw it, you'd say, yeah, that's a judge.
Oh, yes, it looks positively radiant.
I'm trying really hard not to hit anyone.
I thought the rims did a lot for it. The gold.
Yeah, add a certain understated class to it, I do say.
Yeah, gold and blue is a good combo.
Where'd that
Especially
well?
like that sky blue I'm noticing. It's a lighter blue for certain.
Yes, it actually is fairly close to Michaela's car as well. Or no, not Michaela, I apologize. Brenda.
Did you just get
I've talked to too many people today, and now I'm getting confused.
Oh, yes, I just struggle with names because the amount of people who expect me to remember their names after I only scanned them once is quite terrifying.
Oh, I give up on that. Normally, you have to be in court at least 2 or 3 times, and then I'll start recognizing you.
Oh, yes.
If they say, "Oh, you did such and such for me a couple months ago," yeah, sorry, no, that's not gonna. I don't remember. That's why I write down my verdicts.
I'm terrible with names. I just about remember some.
Do you keep
I get
notes?
people coming up to me going, "Hey Shelby," and I'm like, "Hey you."
No, I don't keep notes just in case my phone gets stolen. You know, less information for the thieves.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. I keep paper notes.
I see.
I have since I was a lawyer. It's very useful to keep track of everything.
I can imagine.
I mean, you saw me up on the podium, writing on the notepad. That's how it goes.
Ah, here it is. We're coming up on it. The beloved invasion sighting. It looks so fabulous, so grandiose.
Whereabouts? Whereabouts do I go?
Ah, that's a good question. You might have to take
Oh, I
the
see
long
the
way.
door. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Do these go both ways?
One hopes.
Let me park.
Look at the fabulous greenery. I do love places that I have the capability of expressing my love for gardening. Oh. Granted, that's one of the things I adore about the other side.
Coming along, Layla? I think she needs a moment. We shall leave her to it. Oh, nope, she's alright. Alright.
Granted, that is one of the things I do adore about the...
Hello, Justice.
Hello!
Its vertical growers.
Since we were already out and about, I
Okay.
wanted to take a peek at the second sightings, because I've never been down here before.
Soon to be known as the invasion sighting.
Possibly.
Potentially. Maybe. It's all about manifesting one's destiny.
That's something that's true. That is true.
I do love these plants as well. Oh, goodness.
Are these doors locked?
Yes.
Yep.
There's no entrance.
Interesting.
Is this door over here?
That door's open?
But it's not open, it's locked, but it seems like it can be opened.
Oh, it looks different. Okay.
Yeah. I tried to unlock it and it wouldn't work.
So the place ain't open?
Well, I
It's
guess
open.
not. I was under the impression that this was an open location, at least based on what you were saying.
I was under the impression it was open. Apologies.
No, it's alright.
Hold
These
on,
things,
hold
they
on,
happen.
wait.
It's a locked door. Let me in. Time to lockpick it.
Here you are, superstar.
If it's locked, it's private property. We shouldn't pick it without some kind of proper PC or exigent circumstances, of which there is neither. I will have to inquire about the location and figure it out long term. Unfortunate, but we must operate within bounds of the law.
That is correct.
It's unfortunate, son of Stomach Bug, but we'll have to table this one and try to visit on another day after gaining access.
Of course, one can dream.
One can dream, precisely. Alright, back to the courthouse then?
Yes.
Back to the courthouse. We return back. Fair.
Oh.
You're coming with me.
It was in case anybody got hurt.
Yeah, she got delegated to driving because apparently the rest of us are terrible drivers.
You picked her? I'm sorry. Wait.
Well, she professionally drives
drive
ambulances for a building. Or for a living.
We need to run down to the impound.
I thought someone was on the way. Didn't Chris or say
You good there?
Alright, I saw something strange.
Fantastic. Back to the courthouse.
It's been a fun gallivant. Let's visit.
Is it just like random cars that aren't being let out of impound, or are you guys having to do this frequently?
What'd you say, sorry, boss? Oh my gosh. You said it doesn't matter.
I believe we're going back to the courthouse. Thank you so much for driving us, Shelby. I appreciate
Thank you for the ride. I very much appreciate you driving.
Yeah, of course. I've never driven so well in my life.
Also, thank you for taking us or going with us on the excursion.
I can't go that way. I'm sorry.
It's been a splendid gallivant. Until next time, I suppose.
There always will be.
Okay.
Round and round we go.
Why don't they have arrows on the road so you know which way to go?
Well, just don't speed. There's an officer right behind you.
I want to speed.
You have a need?
A need for
I have a
speed.
need to speed.
Do it.
God.
God.
Pull me over.
Oh no. Quickly perform a pit on them.
Hey, he needs to get pulled over.
Goodness.
you didn't see that? We have to pass you. Wee woo.
Oh god.
Wee woo.
Wee wooing.
Oh my gosh. He's wee wooing
Right,
and his
Gordon.
sirens on.
Off they go for an emergency of some sort. Now you tell Rowan we returned you in one piece.
I will.
With snacks.
Yes, and emphasize no clones were made in the progress.
Great.
Emphasize it
Process.
enough that he starts questioning it.
Yes. Just like the Dr. Nate clones, because those are real.
You didn't ask them to drive. They're doing a terrible job.
Right? It's quite frightful. This is why I use a propulsion-based automobile.
We're getting pulled over.
I think we are.
I think we're getting pulled over. We
Is
should pull
everyone
over.
okay with fleeing?
No fleeing. Pull over.
Oh god, pull over.
Pull over.
Oh my gosh, what did I do?
Oh god.
As soon as they get out, we'll drive away.
No, turn off the engine.
I can't. Good afternoon, officer.
Do you know why I pulled you over?
I haven't the foggiest.
I'm gonna need to see some ID.
Driver's
Oh my
license.
gosh.
Understood. Here's my ID. Psychic damage.
What?
That's
the driver,
not what we
sir.
asked for.
Oh. Okay, wait.
Oh, you're. That's still not the
That's
driver.
not what we
Nope,
asked for.
Still not the driver.
Hang on. Oh,
Oh,
hang on.
still-
Okay.
Nope,
Radio
still-
license.
Unless you're the
Also
you're the
not the
driver
driver.
of the vehicle, stop flashing your licenses at us.
Sir.
Sir?
Still not the driver.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Here you go.
Oh wow.
Wait, that's expired.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Is it expired?
No, it's not.
2031. She's fine.
Yeah.
I thought it was 2035. Apologies, folks.
All right, I'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
We I just, you know,
No, you're detained. Don't move.
I don't think they said I was detained.
You're being lawfully stopped for this. You've been detained. Don't move. They don't need to state it directly.
Oh, Shelby, they're gonna give you a ticket for running those red lights.
Oh my gosh.
Mike showed his ID, so we're good.
Oh God, someone's calling
Mike
me.
showed his ID, so we're good. What do you mean? Oh, they ran the plates.
Hello there, Vito. How may I
The
be
owner of the
assist-
car is in the car, so it's not stolen.
No.
Yeah, that's smart. That's smart.
I'm gonna get her for one of them, though.
What do you mean the Red Dragon's attacking the NPC? What the fuck?
I can't
Alright.
hear that conversation.
Well, I pulled you over today.
Yes, I'm
I-
okay. I'm just with, like, everyone.
Get off the phone!
I'm just at a police traffic
So,
stop, is all.
Oh, you know.
I pulled you over
Justice
because
PD in
I
event.
witnessed you
Yeah,
attempt to stop at one light and run another red light. I'm gonna have to
Probably.
issue a ticket here today, Miss Rock.
Oh my gosh, no.
Southside.
This is gonna be just a simple $50 traffic infraction ticket. However,
No, my yacht money.
So,
it's
why is
okay.
he
I'll put
doing
more
this,
towards the
sorry?
yacht. All right. Well, here's your ticket.
Are you fucking kidding me? What kind of numbskulls are these fucking inbred
You're free to
bastards?
go.
Okay, you made
Thank
it.
you, officers. Stay safe.
Oh, no, we're still gonna follow you.
Oh gosh, we gotta get out of here before he catches
He's
us.
gonna give you another ticket if you blow another red
Okay,
light.
one moment.
Alright, I stopped and now
And
I'm
then you go.
going.
Yep.
Guess what,
Perfect.
folks?
You can't say anything about potential crimes because you would conflict me out of being able to rule over them.
Oh, yeah.
You know, if I only take right turns, then he can't pull me over for not stopping.
But you still have to stop on rights.
I thought it was red, go right, okay.
You still have to, it's still a yield. You still have to stop because of oncoming traffic. Otherwise, you just turn into an active lane of traffic without looking.
He's heckin' laughing at me back there. I heard him.
He's snickering. I heard it.
I'm gonna sidle up here. I'm sure that's fine, right? I'm gonna get pulled over again. Ah, why is this one red?
God.
Why is everything red?
I thought they added this overpass to improve traffic, but I feel like there's too many lights for that to be accurate.
Alright, we made it.
Fantastic.
On this red line.
No. Please don't park here.
I've been quickly requested. Did any of you request nullification equipment?
Happy you guys made it safe.
Please move out of the way of the vehicle.
Fine.
You didn't notice. That's why I'm pulling out now, because I'm now operating the vehicle.
Shelby, did you request?
All right, a productive day. A very productive day. Now, Shelby, you make sure you get back to your director safely.
I will
was
try, but this guy's driving me back.
I'm letting him know.
You're coming with me, criminal.
Hello, Mr. Kipper.
Hello, I wish to inform you that Shelby is safe and unharmed, and she is being driven back by Officer Trent Gordon right now. So anything that happens past this, not our responsibility.
Cool, I'll kick his
Catch you
ass
later. Have a
around
good
when
night,
it
guys.
happens.
Alrighty, fantastic. She did great, and she didn't ask for that raise, by the way. I just said that unprompted. Apparently,
Yeah, I
she
know,
was concerned
I
that
know.
you would be upset, so I wanted to make it
No,
clear. She
no.
didn't say shit about that. I just think she's a stellar employee.
No, I know she's literally my best, one of the best.
Fantastic. All right. Well, I wish you a good night. I have meetings to attend.
As do I, Mr. Kiffer. As do I. Good night.
As do we both. Great.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, he has
Alrighty, I am heading to bed as I have meetings to attend. You folks stay safe.
Good night, Justice.
Night, sir.
This community is great.
This community is absolutely fantastic, and since we're done talking as Mike for the day, we can turn off the voice changer. A fun day, very productive day. I'm very happy with how everything went out with open court, and then the stuff that we were able to stem in as a result of that.
I'm gonna meditate for a moment.
Okey-dokey.
But a fun day, a productive day. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, right down below is that like button right next to the subscribe button. I knew we were going to stop a little bit early today. I didn't expect this early, but we've reached kind of a natural conclusion for the escapades for today, and it worked out really well. I obviously don't have enough time to switch over to another character, so we're just going to roll with it. New video out tomorrow. New video out Friday. We'll be back with another stream next Sunday. And if you're on Heroes Rising, I expect to see you in that community meeting. Have a great one. Later.